get this started for YouTube. There we go. Oh, I got a commercial. Very nice. I don't care. Start streaming. There we go. Now, let me see if it's working there. Checking YouTube.
Yep, just got the notification.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Finn said it wrong on YouTube. We've been live on Twitch for the last couple of minutes, and then I didn't realize YouTube had popped up. I'm like, wait, where's YouTube? We will kill Finn later. I have horrible plans for him. So welcome, everybody, again to the live stream. The way this is going to work is we're going to do my Grand Arena defense. We're going to break down the teams while I'm putting down defense. My kind of philosophy. I win a lot of Grand Arenas. Typically on defense, I'll set it. The teams, we'll see how they do, perform, and then we'll take it from there. So there you go. All right, we are live. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. There was a little bit of a delay. But thank you guys for joining us on YouTube and on Twitch. Twitch has been live for a few minutes. So yeah, but we're going to be switching some things up here. We're going to be trying some different things. Twitch and YouTube, we're streaming, but you can't donate on Twitch and do a lot of things we want to do on Twitch because of the way they have it set up. So there's going to be some changes in the schedule to things we're going to try this week, and then we're going to come up with a schedule for you guys. Some things we'll just do on Twitch, some things we'll just do on YouTube, but for right now we'll do the dual streaming. But to get Twitch going, can't really take it anywhere unless you could make it exclusively Twitch for 24 hours. So we're kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do there. But we're not there to do that today. Today we're here to do Grand Arena defense, and then we're going to do roster reviews. Now, if you want a roster review, the way I'm going to do this is, if you want me to look at something, it's a $2 donation. Put your ally code and specifically what you want to do. If you want more than that, it's $5. Put your ally code in. I'll do up to 3 things on your roster review that you want me to look at. That's how it's going to work. So put that in there. It's for donations because I want to eat something more than ramen noodles. So we got to get the channel going, and it's all about, it's money. You know, someday I want to get to hookers and blow, but we're not even close to that. We make enough right now through donations and stuff to take care of the stuff that we take care of, but for us to really expand the channel, we're gonna have to change a little bit of how we do things. So I'm offering my advice, and the reason I'm doing it like this is I get questions in Discord all the time for people in there, specific questions, and I'd rather just do it live, so I can just look at it in real time and look at it. When I'm in Discord, I have to get a screenshot, look at it, ask for more information, look at the screenshot again, and then go about it like that. And then it's a lot of typing, and I've got more than enough messages. And you can still send me a message in Discord. Some people say, should I put this in on this or that? You know, that's neither here nor there. But if you want me to look at your roster, that's kind of how it's going to work. We may change the format. This is just how I'm starting out doing it. But if you want me to look at your roster, put your ally code in there. With your donation, remember, $2 gets you one thing I can look at. I'll just generally look at your roster. $5 will get me to look at more than thank Kyrell. Just donate $2 wants to hear the pickle. Well, I got no choice. I'm the only one here with the pickle, so.
I hope you didn't kill anyone I know for it.
There you go. It's a donation. I got to do it. So there you go. The only pickle. And then we just see that the tip jar is filling up. Oh, my God. Some of the money fell out of the tip jar. Oh, Lord. So we've got the new feature there. But, yeah, this is for donations. If you want me to look at your roster review, please do. So go ahead and get that done. Donations will be first. If you want me to look at something, put your ally code in and stuff, but it'll be first come, first serve. Donations are first, guys. And if I don't get to you in chat, based off that, then that's just the way it's never been. So, Moss Mike, I've never hated yelling until recently. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into Grand Arena. Let's talk about this. So this is a little bit different setup than before. It's 3v3 and ships. There's Zalo.
Yeah, and the one thing about it is, too, that I didn't really like, I thought they would have had, less all-around defensive teams, right? Like, you still have to put down 11 character teams plus ships. So we got to put down our staple teams and then kind of think of some new things we can think about, right?
Yeah. So here we go. So my philosophy is I always put my best teams mostly on the area where they can score the most points, and I want to block them immediately. So I'm going to go down south, and I'll do a quick scan of so that's 436
yeah, the 2 zones
points.
south. Mm-hmm.
The one up north is 232, and the ship is only worth 153. So if I'm going to start anywhere, I'm going to start here. I already know he doesn't have Darth Revan. I've already scouted my opponent. You need to do that. Revan, HK, Basti, they're going up front. We're not screwing around. That team's going down. You can see my Revan, HK, Basti. They're pretty much where they need to be. There's a few more things that need to go down, but I'm going to go with the highest. I'm going to block the south. I want to put this team here. And make their life just miserable. And this is a team that has just been brutal on 3v3. And it's really, I don't know what your opinion about it. It's really nasty. This team I'm going to leave on defense. He does not have Darth Revan. I looked at his roster. Maybe it's changed since then. Maybe I missed it. But I looked at his roster and I didn't see Darth Revan in there. So Darth Revan's going down. But if you guys want to see how you do that before I set this defense, let's do that. So if you really want to go, I always go into event rewards. I look at the opponent. It's Black War, so I'm going to go check out his. I go into his inventory. I just look at his roster real quick and see what he's got, make some mental notes. He has a lot of Gear 12s and stuff like that. Not a lot of Zetas. It's shocking how fluffy this account is. It really is very fluffy. And then I'll go... he doesn't have any of those guys, so I'll go by speed. I'll look at it, and then I'll be like, okay, what's the speed on his Revan? And look at it, and I'll be like, okay, 305, not bad. And then I'll start going to the line and looking at their speeds, and he's decently speeded on his team. You know, but once you get from the top down and you work your way down, then it's like, it's not a lot there. So I'm definitely... You know, this is kind of my philosophy on that. So he's got some good teams, but they're not modded very well. He does all right in Arena. He's doing all right in Fleet, but he's hurting. Black War is hurting a little bit, and I'm not going to mess around. So when I go in here, I'm like, okay, you don't have it, I have it. Good luck. So I'm going to set Darth Revan down. So Darth Revan, HK, Fallen Basti, where you at? There you are. And that team's on defense. First team down, and that's just the way I play it. And that team's, and once I lay down defense, no thing. I'm not using Doc Elite Zombie and Anakin in the bottom left. Good Lord. But I'm definitely putting that there for the block. It's the zone. If you can't even get past this zone, I win every match. You saw that last 3v3. I did that. And even if he cleared, he had to use so much on my front line that even he ran into some problems in the back, I still had plenty of offense left over to clear him. Now, the thing is, I want to put a really good team up north. So what are you thinking for up north here?
Well, I mean...
I want to keep Jedi Knight Revan for offense, right?
Right, definitely. So my first thing that pops to mind is how far are we with our Old Republic characters? Do we have Candace?
Oh yes, we got all
Juhani?
those. Oh yes.
Okay, so I say we do
we can do
Karth lead with Candace and Juhani, and then Akira lead with Mission and Zalbar.
Yeah, we can
two
do that.
stable
So we'll do
teams,
Karth,
right?
Candace, and Juhani. So that's a team we can put up north, right? So we'll put that team down. I like that team a lot on defense. I mean, Karth, he's got the Zeta. Candace is gear 12. Juhani's gear 11. They're almost gear 12, but I mean, it's a slow grind. They need a lot of crazy gear pieces. Big Country Mags is already our first donation, so let me just write that down. I got to start keeping track of this stuff. So we'll look at that.
Wait, did you say Candace, Juhani, and
Karth, Candace, and Juhani.
Yep.
Not Mission Zalbar with Karth?
No, I'm going...
Okay.
Well,
that's interesting.
Because then you can go Kira Mission Zalbar.
Well, I like to go Kira L3 and Vandor. We could go Karth, so... Let me
I like that. I'm going to nick
you
that
have
off
Vader
you.
Zeta lead?
That's offense, brother.
See, one that I always think can be naughty is a Tarkin lead with Thrawn and Death Trooper.
So I like, now that I think about it, I'm going to go Karth, Mission, Zalbar. And the reason I'm doing that is I have an idea for what I think I know where you're going with that Silent, that Vader lead. So we may do that. But I like Vader so much on offense. But Karth, Mission, Zalbar is a pain in the ass to deal with. The other team that we could try I don't know, maybe think about this. I've seen this team run before. Is was that fives? I'm trying to think of that team. No, that was fives that we faced that team.
Have you seated your soccer?
Ahsoka.
Yeah. I just think you go Galactic Republic squad. Be really nasty.
Oh, you've done that, Mike? How is it? I mean, I've seen no, some good
I haven't.
Shots, but
I haven't yet. I played around. I'm keep looking at it. I'm thinking that York might, just for me to experiment.
That's a good point. I should be writing this down on paper. I should just use my computer here. God, I'm retarded. Let me pull up my notepad, and then I can just start copying this in here.
Right. And I haven't set anything yet.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do multiple things at once here, my friend.
No. I'm just waffling. See, I took a leaf out of your book. I'm coming up to 5 miles on my walk home.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
So let's do this. I want to still do this team. So we'll go with Karth Zalbar Mission. I think that's a good team, right? So let's do that. Now, one team one team I always like to leave in the back, just in case, is a very annoying team. I'm going to do my Night Sister team. That team has done really, really well for us, and that is Asajj, Zombie, and Alkalite. I want to eventually get to. I'm going to keep Spirit. I like Spirit more for offense. You can see I am working on her. She's almost 7 stars, and I'm already starting to gear up because I am going to work on her. But Alkalite. That team has gotten to so many defenses, it's ridiculous. So, BCM, I see you there, brother.
I've faced that one a few times myself, man. That one's a hair puller.
Yeah, this one's the one that I like to use. It's annoying. It's a very annoying team. And so I like Asajj, Zombie, and Alkalite on this team. And we're going to set that in the back wall. So we've got 3 teams down. So
a team that caught me out before, because it was put behind a load of nasties that I had to use some decent squads to get through, is Bastilla with Kanan and Ezra.
Yeah, my Kanan's not really there yet. Nasty. It's nasty, but I don't. My Kanan, I just haven't done the gear on him yet to do that.
You could do Old Ben instead of Kanan.
You could, but.
Well, then again, I don't like Old Ben in 3v3. He's kind of like just a dull piece there. I mean, he doesn't really do much. He's got a damage output. You need a lot of damage in 3v3.
But both Kanan and Ezra will counter, won't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got the Bastilla there to kind of deflect anyone that tries to daze.
Oh, yeah, and if you have that Kanan Zeta too, oh, man.
But you guys are starting to see the strategy here. Of what I'm doing now. Fleet, I'm just going to tell you, I keep my best fleet for offense, and then I just put an Old Republic fleet down. I don't even screw around. So I go Old Republic, and then I go Galactic Republic. I'm sorry, not Old Republic.
I was thinking about fleet, and I'm just thinking for this 3v3 GA, Poe, ITF, pick a third. They're going to be down 1 ship before they even move.
That's a good point because the team will take off right in front. That's like
because you're gonna hold your MILF back for yours.
You could do that.
Yeah, because I've been putting down Geos with Spy coming in as the first reinforcement, and then Xanadu Blood in the starting lineup with Chimera, and sometimes that'll get a hold for me, but it's not as consistent as I'd like.
All right. Let me check Twitch, see if anybody's in there. There is. Ray Rock's in there. Ruben 11211171. Recon, huh? You always want to do recon, my brother. All right, let's see what Ray Rock was writing. All right, so there you go. So we're going to set that on defense. It's just the way it is. Now I'm going to go back down south, a team that I like to do as well. We've got the Revan team, so we could go back up north and make it a little bit more pain in the ass. One team that I really like is... we do have the Kira Vandor mission team. No, sorry.
Yeah, I say we put that up north to kind of give them some more struggles for your ships.
Yeah, so let's do, we'll go Scoundrels. I went right by because I'm an idiot. So we'll go Kira, L3, and Vandor. This team is a pain in the ass. You can see my Kira's gear 11. I'm working on getting her gear 12, but L3, Vandor does have the Zeta. So, and that other team I put down with Karth, Mission and Zalra both have the Zetas as well, so does Karth. So that makes that team really a pain in the ass to do. But you can see we've got the gear and stuff on them. This is a pain in the ass team. You have to use a top-notch team to beat it. So I like that up north as well. Hey, Shadow. Hey, everybody, Shadowville.
What's up, brother?
I was like, hey, what's going on, guys? Before you hit confirm.
I already did.
I'm gonna go away again. Never mind.
Why? Did you have something, brother?
No, sometimes I run Xeris lead with them.
You can.
And I've been running Clone Wars Chewie a lot. So.
Oh, very nice. I don't have my Clone
Hang on,
Wars Chewie
Xeris
ready.
with who? I haven't set anything yet.
All right.
Well,
So
one with Xeris that I like to do now is Xeris lead with Juhani and Ezra. I mean, they're kind of like lower tier Jedi for me personally, so like it's an annoying taunting team.
So a thing that we can do down south now, we could really make it ugly, is I like this team a lot, and that's the two Fets together. So let's go Bounty Hunters. We can go, Django. This team got me a lot of defense. So Django, Boba.
Well, real quick, your Nest is modded more for speed, right? We could do Django, Boba, Nest.
Nest stays on offense. I do not put her on defense. But you
I
can.
think Nest is just too. Sorry for any background noise. Nest, you can pretty much just put her in against one of
Too many teams
your
you can beat her with offense to
weaker
get
squads.
max banners.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, very situationally, I'll put her on defense like 1 in like 10
Yeah.
times.
All right, so
And I mean, honestly, your opponent's probably not even be able to beat your Darth Revan. So yeah,
no,
that's a good point
but
not putting her
I'm gonna
down.
try a different team. I've got my Zam higher gear now. I'm gonna try Zam there because I want to keep Boss with 2 other bounty hunters, just see how it works. So I'm gonna put Zam on this team. So Django, Boba, and Zam.
Yeah, that's a fast one.
You
I
know,
like that.
that'll help with the payout. They all do AOE's, right? There's only really one tank in the bounty hunter, so I like this team a lot. It's really fast. I've got mod speed on there, so they're all going to get 30 speed, plus the payouts and stuff will go quicker because there's 3 of them, because they're just going to use all their AOE's first, and that's how that team gets set off. And Zam is really good at it, and I've remodded her a little bit for faster speed. Not where I want her, but it's going to be helpful. So we'll put them down south.
Yeah, plus she's naturally one of the fastest characters in the game. So
Yeah. Now.
So what's that? Django, Boba, and Zam.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed.
Yeah, Django, Boba Fett, and
I
Zam.
like that.
Now up north, we've got the other bounty hunter team, and I want to put that up front of that ship wall. So I'm going to go Bosk. We'll go
So
Dengar,
those two are just
and Greedo.
like peas and carrots.
Yeah. So Boss, Dengar, Greedo. I think this is a really strong team. Dengar's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass team to deal with, and this again helping get those payoffs. You know, the bounty hunter payoff faster. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Now remember, guys, I am doing roster reviews. You just saw Big Country Mags already donated. He's getting a roster review, a mini roster review. If you want to do the same thing, the way it works, $2. I'll look at one thing, just general, but it'll be one specific thing. $5. I'll look at multiple things, like he said. So if you want to do that, then donate $5. Again, this is donation time. If you want just something real quick for me to look at, $2. Make sure you put your ally code in there and what you want me to look at. So we're doing our GA defense first, and then I'm going to start doing that. All right, so I think Boss, Dengar, Greedo is really good for up north. So let's go ahead and set that. So we've got some really strong teams up north with the Scoundrels and Bounty Hunters. Our south is really good with the Django team, and Darth Revan, he's not really getting through that. We need some stuff in the back, so, I mean, I've got to put 11 teams down. This is where it gets kind of crazy. Now, I could put crew here.
You good?
One of the things I'm thinking about doing is putting crew down south. Again, make this team, really a pain in the ass to get through. So we'll split up our first order. So I like to split up my first order team. It works really well. So I'll put the The stronger team is Kylo Ren unmasked with Kylo Ren and First Order Stormtrooper. This team is nasty. You better not screw around with it because you'll get in big
So many.
trouble.
They all counter, don't they?
Yeah. So it's a really nasty team, and ultimately you have to use a really solid team to beat that. So our southern wall is done. Now in the back wall, what I'll do is I'll put my lesser first order team, but it's still really nice. So the other first order team I really like, and it's got to be some defenses. I've been surprised. Is Phasma lead with Executioner and Officer. That team gets ramped up, and you better look out because they're going to, especially if the AI plays right and gets Executioner going, he's debuffing and he's hitting harder and harder, and he's getting assists and speeds up and all kinds of stuff that makes this team a pain in the ass to deal with. So I like to put that in the back wall. It's not as strong as the other first order team, but this team I really like on defense as well, and I'll put that down. I'm not going to use them on offense.
That's
So
Phasma, FOTP, and
you could go FOTP,
Death Panda.
yeah. You could do Death Panda and First Order TIE Fighter Pilot. I like Officer because his first call gets turn meter, and
okay, yeah.
you know, so you get a lot of turn meters going in there, and Executioner gets really ramped up. So we've placed 3, 5, 8 teams. We need 3 more on defense. We got our Scoundrel Bounty Hunters up north. We've got our Darth Revan with the crew and the Django team down south. The back wall we can put
behind Revan.
Yeah, we'll put 2 fluff teams down in the back. Nothing too fluffy.
Tuskens and Geos.
Yeah. But if we want to set down something more really potent in the north, what could we do here? I'm thinking.
Empire?
We could go. I'm going to put that in the back wall as well. I could put this
like
up front.
Tarkin, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Royal Guard.
I like them more for offense. One team that I've been kind of messing around with, I want to see how it does. I'm going to put it up north just because it didn't get a lot of hits last time because they couldn't get to it. Is I'm going to go, let's go Sith. Batarang. Batarang donated $6, so I'll copy that here in a second. Batarang, be specific. You know, give me a couple things you want me to look at. And I'm just going to go general. Now, this is a team I want to see how it does. I didn't get a chance to really see how it played out last time, but Darth Maul, Darth Malik, and Dooku or Sidious. I'm not quite sure who I want to use there. Yeah, I like Dooku a lot more. So, a lot of dodge. It gives dodge to Malik, and he's just really nasty. I've got the Zeta on him now. This is a team that I really wanted, because I want to keep HK and Bastila with my Revan team, but I got to do something with Malik, and I really love this combination.
Man, we should have put this up north.
It is going up north.
Oh, yes, perfect, because then this way
I want to see how people do
both
it.
ways.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this up north, and I want to see how it does. So let me copy what Batarang did. We'll go to him.
I had someone do a similar one. They did a Sid lead with Malak.
You could do that too. I could see that.
Good damage, yeah.
But they had the Zeta on Sid as well. I think that was just a case of, you know, any opportunity to use it. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think Maul brings more because that dodging of crit hits is just.
Oh yeah, it's
so
an
annoying.
RNG based. Plus, on top of that, Malik can heal himself back up. So.
Yeah, once you get the Zeta on him, that's when it really starts working really well. I'm just copying who does it.
Yeah.
And then, like, say he's the only one
so.
stealth, for example. Like, say you can't hit Malik, he's just going to keep healing back up even more.
Yeah, so I really like this team. But, yeah, so this team we're going to sit up front. I want to see how it holds.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a really solid wall up north. We got the Karth team, we've got the Kira team, we got the Boss team, and we've got the Darth Maul Zeta with the Malik Zeta and Count Dooku. So that's a really solid team. So we just need 2 crap teams in the back. I really don't want to go too crazy or nuts with this because I want to save as much on offense as I can to show you guys counters. So I'm just kind of going through like, what could I put in the back? You know, it's like, we do have Candace and Juhani. We could run a Scoundrel kind of lead with them. I'm not really going to use them on offense. So if we're going to run somebody with Candace and Juhani, what do we want to run?
Well, Juhani more Jedi. As opposed to, you know, Candace, we can use him on offense.
Yeah, we could do that. We could put a Jedi team down. What are you thinking there, bud?
I don't know, maybe like GK lead Zaris Juhani.
We can do that. So GK. If I can get to my damn Jedi. GK.
Zerus,
Zerus.
Juhani.
Juhani, yeah.
Because then you got 2 Tandem tanks, and then they can't get the Barris.
I had done Anakin, but I want to do Juhani here. I think that's really good because I want to keep Anakin.
Saving Anakin for offense.
Yeah, he's definitely going on offense. So we'll set that. I think that's a solid team.
Yeah,
Ray Rock, why is Malik's hand disproportionately bigger than his body? I have no idea, Ray Rock. Oh no. Okay, so that's what he wants. I'm just copying what Batarang wanted here. Give me a second. Alright, so we've got 2 roster reviews so far. I'm going to go in depth on a little bit. Well, if it won't let me copy this. Alright, there we go. Good. Alright, if you want a roster review, this is the way it's going to work. If you want some in-depth stuff, it's $5. If you just want one thing, it's $2. But yeah, General Kenobi, Zerus, Juhani. I like this team. Works for you guys? I like it.
What was the team? Sorry, I was
General Kenobi lead with the Barris, Offie, Zeta, and Juhani.
Ooh.
That could be a pain in the ass. Yeah, so we'll set that on defense.
Yeah, that one's got me a couple holds personally.
All right, so that's not a bad back lineup because we've got the Asajj team, we've got the First Order team, we've got the General Kenobi team. We still got plenty of offense, and we just need one more team down. Oh Christ, what do we want to put? Not that they'll get there, but let's just put, I don't know, something poopalicious.
Clones, some junk.
Yeah, we'll do some clones. Why not?
Keep more offense.
Rex and Fives ain't going down, so we'll do Echo. Cody, and then we'll do
put 5s down just cause he's the annoying part of that team.
That's true. I'll put 5s. We'll put
yeah, because we're not really going to use 5s anywhere else in this
we'll put
situation
Cody,
on offense.
5s, and Echo in there. I mean, it's a team. It's probably going to get wamped, but I don't think they're ever going to get there. And even if they do, they can clear that team, but they still got those 3 other powerhouse teams that they got to deal with.
Yeah, they're going to prime a lot of your teams and battle your teams a lot.
No, what else? 73, $5 gets you multiple things, $2 for one thing. You know, I did say that. What else? 73, quit trolling me, fool. $2 I'll look at one thing just real quick that you want me to look at. $5 gets you, like they said, 3 things more in depth. So that's how it's working. Now, I can still mess around with that. If you think I need to do a little bit more, I can. So let me know what you think. But be serious, what else? 73. All right, so we'll put that team down. So there we go. We got our defense set here. All right. I just got hit in Discord. Let me check that out real quick.
All right, guys, I got to get running. You have a good day. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go because my AirPods are telling me that my battery's going.
All right. I had to respond to Discord. All right. There we go. That's our defense. So we'll go through it real quick again. But thank you, Mike. Thank you for being here. We went Galactic Republic for our fleet. I'm keeping my best lineup. I don't have Nilf yet. I'm still farming it. But the drop rates are garbage for those ships. Holy. What else? 73. We're going to fight. And by fighting, I mean I'm just going to write you a letter saying how angry I am with you, and then that'll be the end of it. Blackbeard Hot, Red Hot. Revinator says, how much does 350 get you? It gets you to lock this monster. God damn, what am I told not to get that 3? I gave him that 250. So, well, I don't know. Donate 350 and we'll see what we can come up with. But up north, we're going to go with the Karth Mission Zalbar team. That's a pain in the ass team to deal with. We got the Malik Maul lead with Dooku, and then we've got the Kira L3 Vandor team up there as well, with the Boss Danger Greedo. In the south, we've got our badass powerhouse teams. We've got Darth Revan, HK Basla. What else? 83. We got the crew lineup, and we got the Jango Boba Fett Zam team there. And then in the back, if they somehow make it through there, they're going to have more fun because we've got the General Kenobi Zerus Juhani team with the First Order team that you can't mess around with, and then clones. I had to put something down. I don't really want to go crazy with it. So there you go. All right, let's get to some roster reviews. That's our GA defense. on there. So I'm going to pull up this. We're going to go to our ally code. Well, I'll show my fleet. See, everybody's asking. Okay, so fleets. There you go. There's the fleet. We're just going Galactic Republic. That's all. I always use Galactic Republic. Eventually, when I get MILF, then it's going to be my current PvP team. I'll go MILF on offense. So there you go. Ray Rock says Ahsoka instead of Juhani would be good too. Yep, I agree, Ray Rock. And he agrees with me on the drop rate. It's garbage. So bear with me, guys. I'm watching Twitch. I'm watching YouTube. It's just for myself. If you want a roster review, we've laid it out. I'm going to start looking at them. So let's do this. So I'm going to go to BCM, my boy Big Country Mags. We're going to go do his first. So let me pull that up. Andrew Sweeney. Holy Christ! $20. I'll do everything you want. Have 4 Zetas I could play. Looking for a few tunes to focus gearing. Jesus, for $20, I'll go in death, brother. Jesus. Okay.
I hope you didn't kill
Your wish is my command, my friend. So let me copy that. Woo, doggy, $20. Get that, man. A bourbon. Why is this not letting me copy? Stop fighting me. Swear to God, I gotta get a new mouse, I think. Let me put this down here. Ooh. Andrew Sweeney coming hard. My boy Andrew. Alright, let's got that. So let's look at BCM. Let's go to the inbox. No, that's not what I want. Allies, there we go. Let's look at BCM and what he wanted. The Wender's ally code here. 475 156 816. Search. Alright, so he is running the Darth Revan team. Does not have Malik, and then he's running fleets, but let's see what he wants me to look at. I have 1 Zeta available. Second one soon. Besides gearing up for Malik, where do I go next with farm? Thanks. Alright, so you've got the 2 on there. I would say Fallen Basilisk is one I'm immediately seeing that you need for your Darth Revan team. Her Zeta is really damn good. And the thing about her, even if you don't have Darth Malik now, you can use her in a Emperor Palpatine team. That's really, 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 really effective. Now, I'm not remodeling your whole roster, Zyla. Get the hell out of here, Zyla 1111. Oh, God. We don't have that kind of time. But yeah, this is a great one that I would recommend. If you have a second one, let's just look at your inventory in general. So we got 3 on Revan, 1. We need 1 for Fallen Basilisk. You've got the 2 on HK. That's really good. Jedi Knight Revan. Where are the Zetas? What in the hell is going on here? Oh, love is missing from Jedi Knight Revan. I think if you get the 1 on Fallen Basilisk, you keep farming for your Old Republic. But let's start working on your Jedi Knight Revan team. That team is still really damn good. Let me look here. You've already got the 1 on Basila. Grandmaster Yoda just needs 1. I would start putting some on this Jedi Knight Revan team. That's a really damn good team that is missing a lot of stuff here. If that was a team I would recommend, that's definitely where I would go with my Zetas next. Finish Fallen Basila. You can use her in your Sith, but you need to start getting this Jedi Knight Revan team going, man, because, yeah, absolutely. Holy cow. That's crazy. Yeah, let's Jedi Knight Revan. Not even screw around with that, BCM. And then if I pull up, what else you wanted? All right, let's just look in general for farms. You need for gearing, Jedi Knight Revan. I want that done. That team is too damn good to be just sitting there ready to go and not ready to go. I mean, let's get this Jedi Knight Revan team. I want Grandmaster Yoda. Basila's already got the Zeta. Jedi Knight Revan.
You didn't kill anyone I know for it. Huh?
Pat Ron, who just donated $20.01. So what did Alex Sweeney bid? $20.01. What is it? The Price is Right. Thank you, Bad Rongo. Holy crap. Very much appreciated. Yeah, let's get that team going. Now, let's check out your Old Republic and see how you are doing on that. I want to look at your Old Republic. Okay, so they're 7 stars. Good. They just need gear. I wouldn't worry about Zetas on there right now. We can do gear, but let's get the Jedi Knight Revan team going first, and then you can go back and farm these Old Republic characters. So you can get. You've already got Darth Revan, but we're going to need Malak. So the characters I would focus on besides your Jedi Knight Revan team after that would be Canderous, Karth, Juhani definitely, Mission, and Zalbar. Those ones are very key. You've already got Basel and HK wrapped up, but forget T3M4. Just not worth it. Just not worth it at all. He's a great character, but if I'm going to give you priority on the characters that you need to farm for gear and stuff next, it would be those. But so we're good there. We just got to get the gear on those. Let's just start going through real quick and looking at your team just in general. Bounty Hunters need some love. Keep farming your boss. That's a priority. Django is a priority. These two right here are two hard nodes you need to do. Django, because he's really good. You've seen me use him. Boss, he speaks for himself. You need him 7 stars. But boss, you want that one, Django, because you get also with Django, not only is he a great leader for the bounty hunters, but you're also getting your Hound's Tooth squared away. I haven't looked at your ships yet, but we'll go into that if you want. So those are 2 farms you need to do. First Order, solid. Executioner's done. You want to throw First Order Stormtrooper in there. That's 3 hard nodes. Imperial Troopers, let's look at that. All right, they just need gear, but if they're not a priority for you at the moment. Keep farm Range Trooper. There's a 4th hard node for you. See how your Sith are. Solid. And then throw Scion and Nihilus in there. That's 6 hard nodes to keep you busy for a while. Scion, Nihilus, First Order Stormtrooper, Boss, Django. Those are really, really important pieces to have. Forget about the rest of the Sith. Keep doing that. And I'm sure you'll get your tray eventually here. I like that your Basel is gear 11. She's got 7 stars. You take her to gear 12. She's a priority Zeta, but then work on the Jedi Knight Revan team for gear and Zeta's first. So you have another team to use, and then get your ass going on those characters. And you've got time. You could spend this month working on your Jedi Knight Revan and getting them going, and then start working on gearing your other stuff for get ready for Darth Malak. We already know your Darth Revan, but if we get those 2 teams solid on gear first, that's fine. And then the farms that I just recommended BCM are the ones you need to work on. And then I also want to look at your resistance. We don't have JTR. Let's see how your scoundrels look with old veteran Han and Chewie. The good thing is your cantina's opened up, so I want to see where your veterans are at. Because you've got the stars already on these other characters. Yeah, you've already got Canderous. Your First Order's been done. You could definitely start working on your JTR. You're going to have to start doing the vet farms eventually. Yeah, I think you need to start doing the vets. Let's start working on getting those 2 ready, because you got the rest of the resistance to unlock JTR. You've got the BB-8 taken care of. I would do that. Let's get those 2 in there as your cantina, just as a general overview of what you're looking at. So there's some good stuff here. There's some stuff you got to work on. I think if you focus in on that, if we take this off and just look at your general mod slicing should not be happening here. Do not worry about 60s at the moment. The priority for you is to get as many gold A's as possible. I can just look at your lineup, but with only 3 gear 12s, focus on your 5 A's fastest speeds on these characters. Gearing up your Jedi team is really important. To have Jedi Knight Rev in there and not be using them in your stuff is just...
I hope you didn't kill
Revinator.
anyone.
All right, I'll look at 2 things for you, Revinator. Let me know what you want me to look at. Let me copy that. 350. 350. Let me just get on that 350. All right, we'll put that there. Let me just copy that. And that's Revinator. All right, I got that. Zeta on Basila, get that figured out for your arena team. That's priority. And then start working on the Jedi Knight Revan team for Zetas. And then after that, start working on saving your priority for the gearing and stuff for your team. You want to get them geared up as well for Malak when he comes around in a couple months. Karth is an important one to have. I think Missions one is very important too. So those 2 you definitely need. Anything else is just extra. But for that event, for the light side, you're going to need Mission Zeta. Now, Zalbar, if you can get it in before then, great. But I think Karth or Dark Side is not really needed. Actually, yeah, let me change that. I would say your Dark Side will be fine. You're not going to run Karth as the leader. Eventually, you already have the Zeta on there. I'm looking at it right now, so you don't need to worry about that. So yeah, Mission Zalbar for light side will really make that a lot easier. Don't worry about the Zeta Juhani if you want to throw her in there. But you're going to have Jolie, Basla, Jedi Knight Revan. If you're going for Malik, you need to have them geared up anyway for that, and a great secondary team. Throw in Mission and Zalbar. Put the Zetas on them as well. So there's your Zeta plan. There's your gearing plan. There you go. So BCM, that's what I'm kind of looking at for your roster there, and that's where you need to farm. The characters I recommended should be your priority of farms, your gear. You've got the priority for gear. Zetas, you got the priority for Zetas. Basla Fallen Shalin, Basla Shan Fallen, then Jedi Knight Revan. Get Yoda's on there. Get that damn team going. It's just farm the characters you need to farm, and then once you get Jedi Knight Revan team ready to go for the light side battle for Malik, do Mission Zalbar, and I think you'll get Malik. You already have everything in place. Those are two badass teams you can use on offense and defense, and I think that's where you need to go, BCM. All right. We got more donations and stuff. Let me look here. Okay, you just unlocked Jedi Knight Revan this past weekend. Okay, that helps out a little bit, BCM. So, yeah, but that's still priority. It's still a priority, bud. You got to do it because you're going to need it for Malik. And it's a great team. It's still the second best team in the meta. That's what you need to work on for gear. And then the farms would be the one I recommend. Ranger's going to have steak tonight. No, it'll be a month because that's how it works. Hey, Honcholo2 and Twitch. Glad to have you here. Ray Rock's keeping it down. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. We are going to do Batarango. Batarango donated, and I'm going to look at his stuff. But good job, BCM. Just stick on that path I just laid out for you, brother. You'll be good to go. All right. Let's see here. We're going to go back. Yeah, and farming Django is going to get you that houndstooth higher, too. I would also consider... Let me get your ships real quick. You may want to start running Silencer in there instead of Ghost. I would. So, yeah. Something to think about there, but you didn't really ask about fleet, so that's okay. But if you have a question about fleet, get with me on Discord and stuff, and we can talk about it. But I like Vader ship in there. Houndstooth's fine, but I would go with your crew looking at it before that. So you're getting there, brother. I like crew in the starting lineup more than I'd like Ghost. All right. Let's get out of here.
You didn't kill anyone I know.
All right. Darth Teflon, $2. What team should I farm next? I can look at that Darth Teflon. Let me copy this. Put this down. We'll get you in there. Darth Teflon. Cool. All right. BCM's done. Appreciate you, brother. He is our moderator in chat. Don't screw around with the spoilers for Game of Thrones or Avengers, or he'll cut your heart out. Or he'll just ban you. All right, Batarango. I'll take the mini review combo plate, please. GA comps 3v3 and 5v5. Zeta recommendations, mod placement. Okay, let's look at this. 647. There he is. Looking nice on that arena team, man. That's what I like to see. Zeta's on there, rock and rolling. Got his Malik, very nice. Doing great in fleet, fantastic. I dig it. So let's see what he wants me to look at. Comps for 3v3 and 5v5. All right, let's just go down the line. Let's just look at your speed real quick. That's an indicator for me. That's what I like to see. Very nice. That's the order I like to see it in. Bosk is your 5th, fantastic. Stark is your 6th, awesome. Great job on your speed. Just in general, you can tell when you go by speed, I can see what are your top speed ones. I love F as being there. I love seeing Thrawn up there. Django, Malik, Bosk, that's another leader. Stark, you want fast as hell. Very nice, well done. I don't need to look at your mods, but just can tell that your mods are in the right place for the right characters. And that's something you guys have to really consider is when I'm doing my roster and stuff, you saw me kind of, when I was doing the lunch stream, I was kind of filtering down. who was doing, where to put the mods, and they was slowly trickling down, and that's what I did. So that's something you want to consider when you're doing your roster. When you're farming speed mods to see you get some really good mods. You put on your arena team, and then you filter those down, but then you get, who do I filter them down to? Anthus, Boss, Stark, Thrawn. Some characters need faster speed than others. Why is Stark so important up there? That's a great piece right there. Why do you want Stark fast? Let's see what his speed is on his Stark. 278. That is fantastic. What does that allow you to do? That allows you to kill faster teams with the troopers. You want them to go as fast as possible. Now, with Veers, he's going to get another 20 speed. So when Stark goes, he's the one that gets the team ramped up. If Stark goes first, there's not many teams. I mean, you can beat bounty hunter teams with that because your Stark's going first, and if the troopers go first, 9 times out of 10 they're going to win. Sometimes you get bad RNG. I don't know what it is with me. Stupid ass Ewoks. I always get a dodge. Somehow, some way, I get a goddamn dodge when I'm doing that. But it happens. There's just nothing you can do about that. But you're in the right position. So that's fantastic to see that on Stark. Bosk, obviously, you want fast. And the crazy thing that you can do with Bosk, especially on a 5v5 team, and let's start going through it. Why do I like Django so much and putting Boss with high speed? Because he's going to get 30 additional speed from the Django lead. This is great for 5s. So add 280 speed to or add 30 to 280 speed for Bosk, and that makes it 310. That makes that team a hell of a lot more difficult to beat than, say, if you have a slower boss. Now, you can still do well. It does take a good team, but if you have a slower boss, which is not the case for Batarang here, he's not worried about JTR so much because his boss is getting that damn taunt off, and if you got the double Zetas, the taunt ain't going away, and that's protecting all your other bounty hunters. And that's where you really want it. Question, when Stark goes first, what is your first move? I've got it to where, in your order, depending on how you've got the speed set on your priority, usually I've got Stark going first. It immediately sets off my Snow Trooper. He's super fast with the bayonets. 35k crit across the board. Then my Death Trooper goes next. AoE, bam. Right? I don't worry about speed on my Short Trooper, but he's going to go pretty fast. But sometimes they may take a turn before then. But Death Trooper is really when you want fast. So it reduces the turn meter. They get the debuff. Veers will go and then do his AoE. You've got his debuffs on them. And it's just a cascading effect. And one of the things, too, is with all those AoEs going off, you're going to kill probably the way you want to target is their weakest portion. So by doing that, you're basically wiping one off the board. As soon as someone dies, then they get all that turn meter and the protection back and stuff anyway from Stark and stuff. So that really it's a cascading effect. If you guys go back and watch me use the troopers, you'll see what happens when they go first. It's just, it's brutal. All those AoEs go off. As soon as someone dies, then the only buff you want to worry about, there's only 2 people who question mark that you want to worry about AoE is Stark. You want him to go first, and Short Trooper. But Short Trooper will get speed naturally from the turn meter gain. The other ones, it's all AoE. Except for Veers. I think Veers does his pinpoint. It's an AoE hit, but they all call an assist to that target on top of that and ability block. So with Death Trooper, him, and Snow doing their thing, you're really going to play the pain on them really fast, really hard. I mean, especially for bounty hunters, if you go before their boss and you pick someone of the weaker ones that don't have the health or protection, someone's going to die. And then your team gets turn meter, and then you're off to the races. So that's kind of how it works. That's right, Jason Almo, it really is. So back on here. So this is a really great, you can see how I kind of did my 3s there. You can use them for 5s. The Django lead is fantastic. Let's go through and see how your first order is looking. Solid. Probably want that other Zed on Kylo Ren, but we'll look at the rest of the roster to see where you're at. You do have the one on Stormtrooper, that's good. Let's go and get your Executioner up. That's a key cog with your first order officer. This is a very Zeta heavy intense team. First order Executioner is not bad, but he's decent, so there's something you could concentrate there. But they're really good on defense for 3s and 5s. We already looked at your troopers. Oh, look at that. They're so good. Stark, super fast. You can get him to gear 12. He's going to be even go faster. Think about that. Veers is really good. Death Trooper, Magma, range. I love that you've got range on there. Snow Trooper. so good. That they'll just so good. That team could kill a Night Sister team. Your Jedi, I think, are going to be great. They are great. You may want to take Hermit Yoda to 12. He's a great piece for offense. Jedi Knight Anakin's maybe one you want to consider. But this is you can use this on defense or you can use them on offense, and you can kind of mix and match on who you want to use for the Jedi. So, I know, right? Jeez, novel. Okay, I'll postpone yours, Andrew. Let me know when you're back. I'll kind of go until you're ready. But this is a great team, and 3s and 5s you can mix up. Typically I use Jedi Knight Revan, Jolie, and a lot of people use an Anakin on that Darth Revan combo. You can do that. You can go Ezra. You can go Grandmaster Yoda on there. I typically use Ezra with Bastila. You can go with a tank if you want. You can put Johnny on that team. It's all about debuffing. I've seen people use different combinations on what they've got. So, yeah, it's a really good... I mean, the Bastila, Ezra, Hermit Yoda combination is really sick on offense because you get in all those calls and assists. They can debuff somebody or remove buffs with their abilities. It's a nasty combination on offense. So there's some ideas for 3s and 5s for you. Night Sisters, fantastic. Look at that. Really great job here. Mother Talzin, great. Saj's got the 2 Zetas, so this gives you a lot of combinations you can use. You got your Spirit. The Talzin Daka Spirit combination offense is really nasty. I do like the Asajj Zombie Acolyte combination on defense. It's really good. But the great thing about Night Sisters is you can go offense or defense with both of them, so that's really, really good. Yeah, there you go, Batarango. I love it. And then if you look at Old Republic, these are a lot. Really what I'm focusing on here is the Karth Mission Zalbar team on defense is really solid. You can go Candace on something like you saw me do with Juhani. It gives you a lot of different options here, but that team's really nasty on defense. The 5 is Karth Mission. For me, it's Karth Mission Zalbar, Candace, Juhani. I'll use those guys on defense on 5s. So there's a 5v5 team for you, and you've got the Zetas and stuff on them already. Your Rebels, I'm sure, are going to look great. They are. Wow, even Leia's 11. I am not... There it is. Where's your Han Solo? Wait a minute here, buddy. Where's that damn Han Solo? Did I miss it? Let me go through here. Did I miss it? Where is he? Am I going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? There he is. Why is he all the way down there? That is so weird. I was about to have a stroke. I'm like, wait a minute. Where is he? Oh, I don't want to look at Lando. Your Rebels look great. These are really your offensive teams. There's a lot of different combinations you can go. I don't recommend Rebels on defense. I just don't. It's too many combinations. The Akbar, Leia, what was the team we ran? Akbar, Leia, and I think it was Chopper we ran, or 3PO. That team on offense is sick. You know, against weaker teams or some of the even mid-tier teams, you can use that on offense in 3s. Of course, a CLS team on 5s is what it is with... I keep 3PO for resistance, so I'm sorry, R2 for resistance. So I'll go CLS, C3PO, CLS, 3PO, Chewie, Han. I like to run Old Ben on that team. It's just me. I've sometimes run Chirrut and Baze on there, but you really don't want to do that. You can use Chirrut and Baze. You want to keep them together, but that for 3s, CLS, Han, Chewie, Akbar, 3PO, Leia. You can keep R2 for your JTR and your BB-8. Let's look at your Sith. They look great. So many different combinations here. You've got the Revan team. I highly recommend, especially if you outspeed them, put this on defense. And even if you don't put it on defense, this is a strong, ridiculous team. What's your Darth Revan speed just for giggles? 311, yeah. You're going to run into a lot of teams that you're going to want to put that on defense. You can see I've used Malik on defense on another team with your Maul. You can definitely do that. Your Maul's not quite there, so maybe you want to reconsider it. The team that I like, you can use Palpatine and Vader together. That's always a great combination on offense. The Triumvirate is really good on offense. It's too easy to beat on defense with too many teams. So I mean, yeah, I want to look at your Bassett speed too. That's really important. Just as important as he is. Yeah, okay, really good job there. 298. Yeah, that's a defensive team because even if they're revving out speed you, you're not going to find many people that their Bassett is not going to speed you, and you're going to be really good. So you can run the HK Darth Revan Bassett team on defense. Use Malik and when a Sith team as a backup. Traya Triumphant on offense. Palpatine Vader team on offense, and then for defense on fives, you could run the full Darth Revan team that you're running for PvP. You can save your Emperor Palpatine team. I run a Palpatine team under an Empire team with Palpatine, Vader, Royal Guard, Tarkin, and Pilot. That's the team that I usually run on fives. It's a really good cleanup team. The Traya team with Darth Traya, Scion, Nihilus, and Sith Trooper is fantastic as a 4-man team to get you extra banners. You don't need a 5th. Just run that damn team, and you can win most of the time. So there you go. So what else did Batarang want? Let me look here. Zeta recommendations. So let's see. Can I get to Zetas here? Take that off. Let's go. Rarity. I don't want Sith. Take that off. No, it's not rarity. It is power. There we go. Everything I'm seeing so far is really, really good. Thrawn is maybe something for fleet you can consider. I mean, there's some ways you could go looking at your roster here. A lot of ways you can go, actually. So let's just start working our way down to what you don't have that you could do. That's done. Thrawn's important for his capital ship, so you may want to put a Zeta on there for him. Maybe Nihilus. Kira's really, you don't need her. So, same as Candace, they're nice Zetas, but you don't really need it. L3 is pretty nice. You got the one on First Order Stormtrooper. I think we needed one on crew. Yeah, his ship. Definitely want one on Kylo Ren. Anybody else missing any up top that I missed? I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. This is a really nice roster, Bataranga. You've done a fantastic job, bud. Yeah, I definitely like the one on crew. Maybe one on Thrawn as a priority. Those would be two that I'm seeing right off the bat. The other ones are just for fun. Eventually, where's your boss? Did he have 2 Zetas? I think he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, good there. 3PO. Okay. You got those. Yeah, those would be the 2 I'm recommending. Then after that, you can just have fun. If you want to just round out your team more, you can start doing some stuff maybe like L3 or Candace or Kira. Mission Zalbar, I think, had their Zetas, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they already have their Zetas. So you can even round out that team, just put Zetas on the team and just make them even more crazier. So those are kind of the Zeta recommendations I have for you. Mod placement. Hard to see mods when I'm doing it like this, but just looking at your mods, it's really, really a good job. I mean, when I went here and did speed, it's a really good job. I don't have any problems with your modding at all and who you're modding for. Grandmaster Yoda, you don't need to worry about. Luke, maybe when you get your JT, she's right there. You want BB-8 more, though, and I think he was higher up. Yeah. Because that's going to give turn meter to JTR. I kind of look at leaders first. Crew's one you can probably maybe work on some speed for. You kind of want him to be fast on a 5v5 team and stuff. I think he's too slow. You can still do health and protection, but you want to get him fast. At least above 250. Hermit Yoda, he's pretty decent. I can tell just by the order you've got these on. Yeah, I think you're alright for right now. Just as you get more mods and have the cascade effect go down, I think you'll be fine, Batarongo. Alright. Alright, why is this doing that? I want live chat, not top chat. I'm probably missing crap because of this stupid YouTube. All right. Again, you guys want roster reviews? $5, I'll look at a lot. $2, I'll look at one thing. That's just the way it works. So if you have things like that, then that's how it is. Donations, I appreciate all the donations so far. So let's go back up here. Batarang donated $20.01. We were going to do Andrew next, but I'll do two things for Revinator since he donated $3.50. But great job, Batarang. I just think you got some really nice speeds on there. But again, I really like this. Great speed mods. I can just tell by looking at the overall speed. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, bud. Really good job. All right, let's get in here. Oh, I got it. Oh, give me that. Okay, let's go to analyze. Let's go to the next one. We'll go Revinator. I think that was the order, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll skip Andrew. Then we'll go to Teflon until Andrew tells me he's back. Let's see. Okay, we'll hit OK. Let's search. Let's just take a look at old Revinator. Ah, the Revinator! Ah! If you guys want a roster, that's how it's working. I like to see that already. Great job on Fleet. Great job on Arena. Get some more coffee here. Let's see what I can see. Let's just go by speed. Start. Yeah. Thrawn. Where's your Emphas? Where's old Emphas? Did I miss her? Is she up here? Oh, she's not. I don't see Emphas in there. We'll look at her in a second. Let's see. Check your speed on your rev. 330. Jesus Christ. What's that like? Baslo's 288. Maybe a little bit more on Baslo. You could get away. What's your speed on your Thrawn? He's 126. I think Baslo was what? 140, yeah. Revan's fast, Stark's fast. Poe's fast. You don't really need to worry about Poe being fast anymore because that team sucks. You may want to do something with your Poe mods. Maybe use them on your Malik. Switch tanks for speed and stuff. I would. Let's see what you got on Poe. 104, 266 as compared to Malik, who is... He's beefy. 104. You could increase your speed here. See, 105, what was Poe? Okay, so it's not really going to make a big difference. I mean, maybe you can play around with that, but it's fine. R2's fast. BB-8 needs to be faster. What is his speed? I mean, your mods are crazy, so... I'm seeing just that you need to be slicing a little bit more your mods. 252, not bad. Really solid roster here. I like it. Let's go. Not a lot of fluff. Yeah, it's a really good roster. Those are the things I'm noticing right away. You probably need to work on your mods a little bit more. You got some top end mods, but as I'm seeing the progression Revinator goes down, I know it sucks. They destroyed Poe Revinator. It's just worthless. If you want to take those mods and put them on another character, I mean, Xylus is due a freebie. I done it earlier. Can you look at mine, Dr. Gonzo Wallbank? I can do that. Let me copy that for you. Priority will be the other guys first, but I can get you in there, Dr. Gonzo. Copy this for you. God damn it. It's a little hard to copy messages on YouTube. Is my mouse not working? What the piss is going on here? Let's add that. Let's add Dr. Gonzo here. Revinator, since I got you there, I think for Emphas, you can still make her fast and still have high tenacity. See, that's the thing. If you're gonna do Emphas slower with higher tenacity, which is fine, I think you can get the best of both worlds. What's your tenacity at? I mean, she's 137, but if you run her under, like, say, a Farm Boy Luke lead or a Kira lead, she's going to get that extra tenacity. I would put some speed on there, because if you can get her to go first, man, and she can go there and just, like, bam, you know, do her second ability and stun the crap out of one of their guys, especially in 3v3s. I mean, that's really nice. You can still keep the tenacity set on there. Run a speed set on her still. Keep her tenacity about 100. Run her with somebody else. It's 2-on-3. And you can still get a lot of points out of that. I really don't care what happens to Melee at that point. But there's another way to do it. If Emphas can still be really fast and still have high tenacity, that's what I would go with it. You could run those speed mods with the speed secondary with tenacity on them, like on the cross. So you can still get a lot of tenacity. So you've got the tenacity set up front with the 2. Tenacity cross with high speed on a speed set, and still really do very well with Emphas. She doesn't need to be that tenacious, right? So I really, you know, for me it's different. I just run her under somebody, and you've seen that I just, you know, she's ridiculous. I mean, she is your extra points. Her and Wampa are your 2 characters that will get you those extra banners when you're doing these kind of things. Your scoundrels look great. I mean, I really like your roster, Revinator. Is there anything specifically you want me to look at? I mean, you didn't really give me 2 things. Okay, what should I farm next, and how is Darth Revan mods? Your Darth Revan's sick. I mean, guys, if I had these kind of mods, I'd never leave the house. I mean, look at this, for God's sakes. 330 on your speed. I mean, put him on defense and on the front zone like I did on all your 3v3. All right, but if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I'm just throwing it up there. Hey, Darth microtransactions. But yeah, this is a really nice roster. Let's see. You've got a lot of good teams. So let's go through. I'm just going to see if there's anything you need to farm that you can work on. Bounty Hunters, Django's gear. But he's gear 11. That's great. What's the speed on your Bosk? 234. He can use some love on that. I think you just looking at your rush, you need to start slicing some of those. So if you're going to run Django lead on a 5v5 or even on a 3v3, the faster he is, the more pain in the ass he is. First order, see how they look. Look solid. Really good there. I don't have any complaints here at all. Keep working on your executioner. Get him to at least 11. But you got the 2 on Kylo. First on Stormtrooper. Yeah, I like it. It's really good. Good job on your first order. Imperial Troopers real quick. Solid. Snow to 12 with the bayonet. I'm telling you, it's nasty. But I don't have a problem with this. Your troopers look fantastic. We already looked at your Jedi. Well, let's just look. What's your speed on your Revan? 284. Not bad. I mean, it's one of those things where you just got to diversify your mod set more. So keep working on your speed sets. You want to keep your leaders and those key people like Jedi Knight Revan, your Boss, your Stark in the mix. So probably keep slicing these mods. Keep working on speed set mods. You've seen I'm doing it right now. I'm kind of the same boat you are. I mean, it is what it is. Jedi Knight look great. The Jedi look great. Anakin's 12. I love that. Johanni's 12. Really good job. The rest are a lot of 11s. Yeah, looks great. Get Hermit Yoda to 12. He's really badass. Your Rebels, I'm sure, going to be great. They are. Nothing. There they are. I think it's more just farming gear for these guys. I'm not seeing a lot of farms that you need to work on. Yeah, it's just gear. 3-bit gear. I mean, you can pick any ones you want. Just pick a team that you want to kind of round out to gear 12 now. So characters you're going to use like Django, things of that nature that are 7 stars that you don't have gear 12. Pick a team. I don't really care which one you want. At this point, you've got the flexibility that you can just pick and start rounding them out to gear 12 and just get focused on. I've seen this too many times where people will get mishmashed in different places. So Revinator, if you want to do that, go ahead. But I'm not really seeing anything here. It's just a great roster. Yeah, look at this. Fantastic. Need the Zaydan Fallen Bastila. That's an important piece. You got the 2 on Malik. I understand it. Next one's got to go on her. Yeah, that's the last one you need. So that's your first Zeta. All right, there you go, Revinator. Real quick look. I love it. You're doing great in fleet and stuff. I don't have a problem with it. All right, next one we're going to do is I'm waiting for Andrew to come back. He has not come back yet that I've seen. He said he had something to do, so we'll keep doing some other ones here while we're waiting. Let me look here. Next one, let's see. Darth Teflon, okay. What team should I farm next? Darth Teflon. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Let's see. Allies. We'll put his end code in here. Remember, guys, if you want me to look at just one thing or just real quick, it's $2, $5. I'll go much more. The meeting ended. Oh, my God. That's so stupid. There's one thing I hate about Zoom is, like, if you don't... If no one's with you in the meeting, it'll close it out. I could be sitting here talking forever, and it still does it. All right. 172, 394, 449.
I hope you didn't kill
Oh, got another
anyone
donation because I know because
for
he didn't kill anyone. I know. Another 350. Thanks, Ranger. You're welcome. There you go. All right, Darth Teflon. I like what I see. Got that Revan team rocking and rolling. Got your fleet going pretty good. Awesome. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. Just check your speed. Well, I just want to check speed in general. I didn't mean to hit Darth Revan. I'm sorry. We go by speed. It's the first thing I'm going to look at. Who's your speed? Memphis, Thrawn, BB-8, good. Stark, good. Good order. I like this. Very good job. But let's just check your speed real quick on your Revan. I can see you got some slicing to do. 314, pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then following Basila. Let's see this. 279, not bad. Not too bad at all. So definitely there. She's got her Zetas. Good. I like it. Like it a lot. Good job there. Let's see who you should farm next. That's what you kind of wanted. Could work on gear and bounty hunters. But the farm's done. I like that. Really good job on your bounty hunters. Another Zeta. If you want to put the other Zeta on Bosk, I like it. You could do that. Django lead. You're one away from 11 for him. Not too shabby. Boba Fett, you can take to gear 12. The two I'd recommend with that team. Now, the team that if you're going to go fives with the Bounty Hunter team, I still love this team from Vancell. Django, Bubba, Bosk, Zam. Your Zam right there. And then Dangar. That team is really nasty. Red Fex. Yeah, I can look at that. Red Fex. You're going to have to wait until I get caught up with the people that donated. But, yeah. If it'll let me copy your little message here, I can do that. Come on. Cooperate with me, please. I like that. Say, yeah. All right, got your message. I'll look, see if I'll look at it. I've been doing this for a while, so we'll keep going rocking and rolling. Why not? Had a lot of people ask me to do this stuff, so here we go. So, bounty hunters look okay. We were looking for something to farm, so let's just go in general. First order, just gear. Imperial Troopers. Gear. Night Sisters. Gear. Rebels. Solid, don't really need to do anything there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up where I want as Scoundrels. Yep. So farming wise, so you've got the option here. So really just taking a quick glance at it, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come back to Scoundrels, but I'm gonna look at your Sith. They're done. Yeah. So the team I would recommend, so you've got to pick one team for, so we're looking at yours real quick here. The thing I'm seeing is you need to focus. Pick a team, I don't care which. Gear. Get the Zetas rounded up. Pick it. You can go First Order, Night Sisters. It doesn't matter. Pick one. Take them to Gear 12 now. Or Gear 11. work on just gear and them. If I'm going to say a farm that you need to work on, definitely the Kirstal team is really good. Vandor is one you want to do. L3 is something you want to work on. So Vandor is a farm you want to work on. L3, where's your young Han? He's 7 stars. Lando's 5. For the ship, you can do young Lando as well. I mean, your other scoundrel team is pretty good because you've got Malik. Obviously, it's in a good spot, but you can definitely farm Vandor. Theirs is not team specific. I'm just looking at general who we can start working on. A lot of these characters are starred, so yours is more about gear priority. So let's just start picking one. They're all 7 stars, so you don't really have a farming need. Young Lander, you can land in there. That's your ship. I would say B1 Droideka. Throw those in there because you know they're for the upcoming territory battle. You're going to need these. I'm telling you guys, B1 and Droideka are going to be part of that damn Geonosis thing. I'm farming it. Get your ass on it if you can. It's going to be hard for some people to do that, but in your case, I would definitely say you need to get there. So yours is more just farm. So you can do Vandor, you can do your B1, your Droideka, you can throw your young. Well, I would do Droideka first. Young Lando, he's a 5-star. I don't know how close he is to 6. Maybe you want to finish your young Lando first. You get the ship from that one as well. That could be a good farm for you as well. It's about gear. It really is. I mean, there's a lot of Gear 12s, there's a lot of Gear 11s, but there's a lot of teams here that are missing those pieces. So yours is just pick a team. I don't really care. It's one you like. Have fun with it. You've got a lot of the good pieces in here already. So for you, it's just about have some fun. Pick a team that you want to work on, and then go for it. You could, I didn't look at your droids. Maybe you can work on your Grievous. He's 7-star. Your Droideka, your B1, you can throw those in there. Those would be your farm, your gear. Just start with, if you want to start with Night Sisters and work on them to Gear 12, that's fine. You want to go Troopers, get them to Gear 12, that's fine. Then go work on First Order. Maybe you want to work on your Bounty Hunters first. It's really what you want at this stage because you've got some of the pieces. They're it's not like they're like, some need gear quick, but yeah. So that's kind of what I would look at. So there you go. All right. Let's see here. Is Andrew back yet? He is not back yet. All right, so we're going to go into the next one. That was our Teflon real quick. All right, Dr. Gonzo, I'm going to do you next. And then I'll try to get to you, Red. But I've got, if Andrew comes back, I'll do his before yours. Just checking Twitch real quick. Hey, Corzo. He gave me the face. I don't know what face it is. It's kind of hard for me to see. Glad to have you there in Twitch. All right. He did say 350 Ray Rock. All right. Let's look here. All right. We got that. Okay. Let me go back to Dr. Gonzo. Dr. Gonzo, let me know what you want me to look at here. It just says, can you look at yours? So I'm just going to do general if you don't, just in general then. 419. Like, there's that Revan team. We already know the next Zed is going on. Malik. Ships looks great. Let's just go in inventory. I don't need to look at ships. If I see MILF, you're good. Let's do by speed. I always want to see what your speed order is for characters. Perfect. BB-8, Thrawn, Stark's up there. Good. Very nice. I like seeing that a lot. Good job on this. Just kind of go through your teams then real quick. Actually, let me go back. What is the speed on your Revan? 320. Oh my God, 328. Basti, I bet she's near 300. Watch this. 295. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, you're good on your mods, which is your Bosk. 289. That's sick. Stark. Since he's up there. 265, that's fantastic. Good job on that. And you can still get it higher. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, you're good job on your mods. I like that a lot. Good job. I can just tell by the priority that you've got the right mods and the right characters. Trust me, I've done reviews where I just looked like, what the hell's that doing up there? So really good job. Just a quick glance. Check chat. I am Red Fexer is no such thing as a waste of time. Listen, Red, trust me. I'll give you some good advice and stuff. Oh yeah, and don't even worry about the droids or anything. Separatists, don't even bother. If you're not even close, you're not going to get it. But it is a legendary, so she could probably just worry about unlocking her. Don't worry about anything else. The hell? Hold on. Had my damn phone on. I thought it was on silent. All right, bounty hunters look solid. Yep, very solid. First order. Solid. You work on gear. Do you need the Zeta on Stormtrooper? Eventually. One on Kylo Ren. Eventually. Troopers. Yeah, the Zetas on Veers and Stark. Range Trooper, keep working on. He's gear 11. That's perfect. Snow Troopers 11. I don't have a problem with that. And the crew's back outside. They're mowing that lawn. Jedi. Good. Really good. Fantastic. Great job. Night Sisters. Working on your spirit, just like me. Fantastic. Zombie, get to 12. That's fine. Zeta's Talzin Massage. Good. Like it. Very much. Rebels. Good. Very good. Zeta's in the right places. Really good job. Yep, I like that a lot. Resistance. Fantastic job. Get your 3PO to 12. But you got both Zetas on there. Fantastic job. Finn's 12. That's going to help you in Heroic Phase 1. Trooper. Great job. Scoundrels. I'm sure this is going to be really nice. Keep working on your Jango Fett to 12. Especially if you're using him as a leadership spot. It's a little squishy. Mission. Definitely a nice Zeta you can use. You don't have it on her, but that's one you could do. Where's your Zalbar? He's got the Zeta. He's gear 11, almost 12. Very nice. Emphys. There it is. Get that damn Zeta on Emphys. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, my girl? What are you doing to Gingivitis here? She needs... Oh, Lord. What's her speed? Oh, my God. Is this tenacity? What's your tenacity? Oh, my God. What have you done? Not bad on the tenacity, 85. Don't do that to Gingivitis. Get that Zeta on her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Let's get your Sith. Look great. Great job on your Sith. Trooper. Very nice. Very nicely done. So with the Zeta priority, Malik. You want to finish off your arena team. Always priority for Zetas, then Emphys. Who are you missing on your other arena team? You're missing one on Malik. Are you missing one for HK? Yeah, you need that one. So that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to finish up your arena team, that's my priority. So get the one on Malik, one on HK, and then do Emphys. So yeah, that's totally fine. And trust me, I know it's a pain in the ass. It's a slow grind on the Zetas. I don't care who you are. So yeah, definitely that. Overall, really good job, man. I think you're in a good spot. Probably need to farm and keep slicing those mods. Keep working on those speed sets. Slicing up those mods that hit high speed so you can just keep filtering down. But I think you're in a great spot, especially with your arena team. You got some really good high-end mods. I like that a lot, Dr. Gonzo. So I think you're in a good spot. And then kind of pick. You're kind of in the same boat. I think you're kind of in the same boat as the last roster review. So let's get those Zetas on. Let's work on those mods, and then start picking teams you want to work on and round them up. Might as well, because you're in that kind of boat. At 4.4, you're looking really, really good. I don't have any problem with this roster whatsoever. So you're in a good spot. There you go, Dr. Gonzo. All right, Red Fex. This is going to be a good one because this is a newer player. So we got to look at it a little bit differently than if we are looking at because Andrew hasn't come back yet. Now remember, guys, if you want a roster review, all you need to do is donate. It's $2 for me to look at just one thing or just an overview real quick. If you want a more in-depth one with multiple questions, I'll do like 3 or 4 questions or things you want me to look at, then it's $5. So donate there. If you want to donate more, please do. But let's look at Red Fex. Andrew hasn't come back yet, so we got some time. Let's look at that. All right, let me get out of here. Good job, Dr. Gonzo. You're on the right path, my friend. Let's look at this. Let's get you going, Red Fex. That's what I do. 713-919-688. All right. So this is a really new account. And that's what we expect. Not even level 85, but that's okay. Pillar system. If you've never heard of the Pillar system, so the Pillar system is the system that was designed by Warrior and some other folks, but mainly Warrior. I give Warrior the credit for the Pillar system. It's a priority. He has an account on YouTube called Scissorman Warrior. And he's also had a video on it on YouTube that you can go, and will give you a list of which Zetas and characters to work first. Obviously, you're working on your Phoenix. That's the right way to go. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, Zal, I'll give you credit too, you stoner Jedi. But yeah, JKR equals Jedi Knight Revan, BH equals Bounty Hunters. You know, we do that all the time. You know, initials. It's kind of like in the military. You know, we got acronyms for everything. You know, KP, Kitchen Patrol, JAG, Judge Advocate General. You know, that kind of stuff. So we like to shorten it. You know, if we say D Revan, that means Darth Revan. If we say JKR, Jedi Knight Revan. If we say, you know, and sometimes they come up with names of just these kind of nicknames stand like Emo Basilisk, Fallen Basila, or Fallen Basti, you know, that kind of thing. So you'll pick up on it. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of jargon that people use in gaming that, you know, whoever thought Leet or OP would ever take off, it did. You know, the Sockers, you know, so TEHSUXXOR, just gaming terminology. But those are great videos I recommend on the Pillar system. The Pillar system is designed when you look at characters that you want to work on first, right? There's an order that you want to go in because there are certain characters that you can only get through legendaries or, you know, your high-end characters. So there's a list of characters that you are going to need to try to eventually work on. First thing I'm going to tell you, if you ain't going to work on the character, don't touch the character. Period. Unless you are farming that character at that moment and working on their gear, don't add levels, don't worry about it. Period. Now your Phoenix is fine if you want to invest gear and, you know, levels and your crystals and everything toward that, that's fine. You don't worry about any of this other stuff here. It's immaterial. You're not using it, so why bother doing it? It just adds more GP to your roster, and it's called what we call fluff GP. Fluff GP is stuff like, you know, there's certain characters like, can I do where it's not unlocked? Yeah. So stick with the Phoenix for now. That's what you got unlocked. I can't see anything else other than that, but I'm going to get you on the right path. So stick with the Phoenix for now. Then you're going to move on to your next team, but you need to watch the Pillar system. I'm not going to break the Pillar system down for you, but if you watch the video and see which route to go, and then you watch Warrior Scissorman account, or you can go to Xylo, he's done the same thing. It'll give you a pathway that you need to do to get the top end characters. What kind of characters am I talking about? Well, let's go to my roster. What are we talking about here? I'll just put this by power. So, Darth Revan. And these characters can only be unlocked by getting other characters taken care of. You working on Phoenix is going to lead to you being able to eventually get Thrawn. Now, Thrawn is a legendary. He's not a higher level legendary or a story character. That's a different story. Legendary characters unlock at 5, 6, or 7 stars. Thrawn's a massive one of the best characters in the game. He has a ship, and it's a fleet ship, so you'll eventually want him for that. He's a great piece on a dark side team. He's really, really good. But then there's other characters. So legendaries are like that. Grand Admiral Thrawn's one. Chewbacca's another. What do you need to unlock Chewbacca? You need 5 bounty hunters. If you want them to unlock 5 stars, you need 5 5-star characters. If you want them to unlock at 6 stars, you need 5 6-star characters. And same thing with 7 stars. So that's one. Now there's certain characters that are different, that they're story characters. And what do we mean by that? That means you have to have all characters 7 stars to even do the event. He doesn't unlock it on 5. He doesn't unlock at 6. It's 7. And again, a group of characters that you need. And those are very specific characters. Those are your journey characters, like Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan. Your Commander Luke is a journey character. Your JTR is a journey character. Okay? And each of these characters require 5 characters to unlock them. For Darth Revan, you need the Old Republic characters, and there's a list for them, right? For Jedi Knight Revan, it's the same way. You need the light side Old Republic characters. For 3PO, you need 5 Ewoks, right? He's a legendary, not a journey. So that's kind of how that works. Bosk, you just farm regularly, but he's the bounty hunter you'll need. So there's certain characters that are priority that you want to get. You want to get these legendary characters, and these either through regular legendary or journey. You've got Darth Revan, you've got Jedi Knight Revan, you've got 3PO, you've got Thrawn, CLS, you've got Chewbacca, you've got Jedi Training Ray, right? BB-8, R2-D2. You need 5 Empire characters. You want to unlock with 7 stars, then that's how it works. So those are some of the characters you're going to work on. That's the only way you can get those characters. That's why the pillar system works so well, is it gets you focused on those things. And then what it also does for you, Red, is that it also gets you squads. Because if you want to unlock BB-8, you need 5 First Order. Well, you've been working on 5 First Order, so that's a team you can use eventually. For Thrawn, to get you Phoenix, that gets you a team. If you want to do JTR, it gets you a team. CLS, it gets you a team. So there are good side effects from doing the pillar system the way it is. It helps you unlock your thing. It doesn't give you fluff and gets you hyper focused on what you need to work on. There are a couple characters that you can only get through raids. And there are 3 raids. There's the Pit, there's the Heroic AAT, and then, of course, there's the Heroic Sith. So, Trey is one that you can only get through raids. Han Solo is one that you can only get through raids. And then, I just went blank. General Kenobi is another one that you can get through raids and raids only. So those are characters you can only get through the raids. Again, follow the pillar system. This is why it works. So what it does is it creates fluff GP. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you're going to getting stuff like Grand Arena, Territory Wars. When we say fluff GP, it's characters that you're not going to be able to use in these areas that are just inflating your overall GP, your galactic power to a level that you're facing people that you should not be facing. That's why we say don't fluff your GP. I mean, I can tell you some characters you should not be touching for a long time. Mob Enforcer. Now, my roster is a little bit different. You see they're 50. The reason that mine are at that level is because back in the day, now you can see it's not the same with some of the newer characters, that back in the day before they redid the mod thing, you can only use GG, and we used to get mods on your characters, you need level 50. And so for us to be able to look and be able to control our mods, we had characters at level 50. But even then, that's not a lot of GP. And so that I could have mods on my characters, and so I knew where my mods were. That's the only way you could look at it. It's changed now. Now that they have the mod system in place, you can look at all your mods. But typically, if you're not working on it, like for me, I'm farming Droid Combat B1. You're level 1. I'm going to take them to 7 stars. I ain't touching them until I'm ready. When I'm ready to use a character that's close, then I'll start working on them. So, for instance, like Night Sister Zombie, I'm working on. Young Lando, I'm working on. You know, these characters up top, you can make them your favorites. Range Trooper, you see he's 85, because I'm about to take him to about 7 or 8, maybe 9, and start using him. Even though he's 5-star, he's a character I can use. So if I'm going to use him, and I'm going to start doing stuff with him, I'll start gearing them. These characters up here are the characters I'm working on, Gear 11, Gear 12. You know, I'm working on, on priority. But you can look at B1 and Jordica. I ain't touching them. I'm not leveling them. I'm not doing anything until I get them to 7 stars. Or at least 6, and I start working on them. You know, if I'm not going to touch them, then they'll sit here on the bottom of my roster. Don't plan on doing anything with Lobot. I know there's a lot of Urza fans out there that are going, oh my god, why? Because these characters I'm not touching for a long time until like I have nothing else to work on. That's it. So, so it's just kind of how your mentality works. You need to take them to 7 stars, Red, because you're to get the Thrawn event, they have to be, for a 7-star Thrawn, you have to have 7-star Phoenix. And you'll need gear on them because it gets progressively harder from the 5 to the 6-star battle and the 6-star battle to the 7-star battle. So watch the videos on the pillar system. Look for Warrior, Scissorman Warrior, or go to Xylo's thing. I heard yours. I know you're out there. Lobot. I said it. You heard me. Get your stick. I got my lightsaber here. You may have your gaffy stick. I got Rowan's lightsaber. I'll see you in the back alley anytime, brother. Your Carillion Light versus my Jack Daniels. Let's see what happens. It's probably what it'll be. It'll be a drinking contest, or we're not really going to fight each other. So, we'll see who can get drunk faster. Lobot equals the meta. No, he doesn't. Where you at, Urza? Where you at? So, but yeah, that's kind of how you want to look at it. So do some research. I encourage you to do the research. I'm not going to tell you everything because you need to watch and figure little things out yourself. I'll get you on the path to watch those videos. That's a little general overview how you want to approach it, and then Red, it'll really help you out watching those videos. And you can stop the video, look at what you're doing, and then say, oh, okay. And then if you have questions, come on our Discord. That's a great thing about all these guys that you see in the chat and stuff. Great group of people that will help you no matter what. They don't care what your GP level is. If you have questions, whether it's Urza's or mine or Xylo's, if you go in there and ask for help, great group of people. They want to see you be successful too. But yeah, first priority is getting the 5 stars. Take them each to 5 stars. Don't do anything to 6 or 7 until you get them all to 5. Then take them to 6. And then 6, take them all to 7. Because if they're all equal, when you go for it, if you can get them 5, you can get that Thrawn unlocked at 5, and that gets you going. There you go. But check that out, Red, and let us know how you're doing. And if you have questions, come follow up with us. And I'm getting all kinds of messages in Discord and stuff. So I'm waiting for my boy Andrew to come back. Now, if you guys want a roster review, remember, $2 I'll look at just one thing. $5 I'll look at multiple things. You let me know what you want me to look at. And so Andrew hasn't come back yet, so we're going to go to our next one. I think we did Revinator. We did Darth Teflon. I'm trying to get caught up here, guys, so apologize. Let me check out Twitch, how Twitch's going. Everybody in Twitch just chilling, having a good time. Like to see that. Let me drink some coffee here. I'm doing another 3-day fast on top of working out and everything. My God in heaven, that is so hot. Ooh. You know what I think is my wife heated up the cream and stuff like she does. It's like, just put the cream in the coffee so I can drink it. I don't have to wait 20 minutes for it to cool off. Warrior, Warrior. Yeah, and Scissorman. Nick got you squared away there. I know Zalo's doing some stuff on that. There's also Mike Hunt, Mikehunt. I know he's done an alt account that you can kind of look at. So it gives you some good material that you can go to, Red. So if you guys want me to look at stuff, go ahead and put, donate into the chat. This is for the Ranger. Oh, the cup is filling up nicely. I like that. We've had some good donations today. Cover some good ROMs reviews. Again, we did do my Grand Arena layout for defense. Maybe you should go back and look at that Urzatron. How a real man lays down defense. Damn. Aurora and get that crap out of here. I said it. No, I'm kidding. Don't get angry at me, Urzatron. I'm my boy Urz. If you guys, I think he is streaming tonight. Make sure you guys, I know a lot of you guys know this, but you want to have the best time in the galaxy and the Outer Rim. Now, I represent the Sith Empire, so he's always on my radar. I'm always looking for him with my assassins and stuff. But Urzatron's going to be doing from the hall. We'll be streaming tonight. Make sure you watch that. 3v3, always a hoot, always fun. You should go definitely check out Urzatron. So, same here, Urz. I've only lost 3 Grand Arenas the whole time. I got second. I was raising money for cancer. What's your excuse? All right. So if you guys, while we're waiting, if somebody wants to throw in a roster, I'll go ahead and look at your stuff real quick. Just a general quick overview. If you wanted priority, go ahead and put a donation in there. I'm still waiting for our boy Andrew to get back. So I'm kind of holding the fort down here because he donated quite a lot. I need to look at his roster, but he said he wanted me to wait, so I'm kind of waiting. Oh, Urz, you're the best, man. You know, I always pimp your shit, dude. Get out of here. All right, let me try to take another sip of this coffee. God, she made it scalding bloody hot. Ooh, Jesus, I gotta drink some water after that. I think I burned my tongue. Raising money for Carbonite, huh? Who's saying Game of Thrones tonight? Yeah. And again, no spoilers in chat. You will get the ban hammer. Mandos don't scare me. I was trained in the dark side of the Force. Alright. If the Texans become meta, will Lobot and the Droids be the ones to take them down? I don't know. I had to just... the thing about her, he runs these crazy teams that it's just like Beauty and the Beast, the Tuscan Law, all that stuff. It's like, oh my god, ours is ridiculous. All right, looking there. If somebody wants me to look at their since we're waiting for Andrew, I'm waiting for him to come back. If somebody wants me to look at something in the roster real quick, freebies are coming out right now, guys. So if you want a free, quick review, throw your roster, throw your ally code into the chat and say what you want me to look at real quick, and I'll do it for you. So we'll do that while we're waiting for Andrew. That's a big donation. I still want to make sure I get to that. So let's do that. I forgot I got to do PvP. Can I climb yet? I can't climb. All right, let me do a PvP battle. We'll use my team. I always screw this up when I'm doing this because I'm trying to look at Twitch. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. I always screw this up. All right, we're going right for old Annie. Get him off the damn board. They all have tenacity. Does she have tenacity? They do. So we're just going to do this. Okay. Okay. I got that set off. Let's get the buffs off you. Okay, let's see if I can get any. I did. Oh, he healed. Crap. Oh my god. This is what happens. This is why I don't do PV. Trying to look at too many things and then I get bamboozled. Get out of here. Bye, Jolie. Nope, it's over. I have the high ground. Let's get Yoda out of here. Dodge? No, it's not going well. I got too distracted. Crap. I knew this was going to happen. Get Yoda out of there. We can get this done probably. Nope, he's got it. Crap in a basket. Nope. So I don't do PvP live because I always screw up something. Yep, screwed up. Screwed up horribly. Hey, Helenix. All right. I'll go back and win. I'm not worried about it. Just needed some filler time. All right, let's see here. Well, Oliver, I'm glad to look at it, but something you want to look at, that's fine. But let's look at yours here real quick. Guild started a raid. Ooh, what do we do? Oh, I definitely want that. Join. I forgot we just launched all that. All right, sorry about that. Let's go back to allies. We'll look at this real quick. All right. Did I enter the wrong code? Try again. There we go. All right, run the Jedi Knight Revan team. Running the standard team here. Let's just go to your inventory. Like I always do, speed. Kenobi. What? Alright. We definitely, first thing you need to do is farm more speed mods, buddy. Yeah, in fact, this is definitely, what is your GP? 2.18 or 2.108? Yeah. So good that you've got the team. Keep focusing on your Jedi Knight Revan team. Definitely need to farm for some speed mods. And, you know, it's important to slice. So what I want you to do is you're going to need those eventually as you go up. Is you're going to need to, I want you to farm some speed mods sets. Farm them, slice, level them, see what you get. If you don't get anything speed-wise related, just sell them. You want those 5-dot mods, check all of them, grays. I'd usually sell 4 and 3 dots, but definitely keep all the 5 dots. Roll them, right? All right, Andrew's back, so we'll do that. We'll do yours next, Andrew. That's priority here. But looking generally, that speed sets is what you need, brother, with speed secondaries. I just looked, and it's missing. I know you're at 2.1, but this is the time to start making that move. You've got to start making that move. So that's my first general recommendation. Keep working on your arena team gear. If you're going to move up in arena, you're going to need that. You're going to be stuck at that 50 to 150 range until you start getting some speed mods with speed secondaries, and you need to start slicing those as well. So half your first round of energy is going to be on getting mods. Don't worry about the mod store. All right, I can tell you from personal experience, I've bought in 24 speed mods at gold 5. Don't bother. The chance of hitting it is slim to none. The other thing too is you've got a lot of characters and stuff. You still need a level to 85. You need all the credits you need right now to get these characters to 85 and to make them more viable, especially being at 2.1. And I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not seeing enough characters at 85. So until you have a slew of characters at 85, you ain't buying nothing out of the mod store. You need speed mods, and what you need to do is you need to farm them out of the speed challenge. Keep the 5.1s, roll them. If they don't roll speed, sell them. And then anything speed secondary, keep. Second round energy is going to be slicing. You want to get those mods to 5A. So that's going to be your priority right now, is to work on that. Keep up working on there. So that's just speed on your mod sets. Some good, yeah, and you're going to need them. Kenobi does not need to be fast. He does, however, need to be beefy. So if you look at your Kenobi, for example, you got high speed on him, but you really don't need to. He just needs to be beefy. He's pretty solid. He could be higher. I would go more beefy with him. He does not. You're in your mismatch on your mods. You know, I understand that. You got a 12 here. I know credit crunch is real, so priority are those mods that have high speed that you can roll and stuff. We did a video on it. Go back last week and look at Finn put out a video on our channel that you can look and see when you're looking at mods, when they hit speed, what you're looking for, it's in a diagonal pattern. But look for the mod video on RSG. That'll break it down for you for mods, bud. A lot of different ways you can go with your farm here. Good job on the Old Republic. If you're going to go for Darth Revan, then you need to start farming Canderous, Karth, Juhani. You're going to need, let's see, your Sith Empire. Basila. HK's good. So you've got a lot of the characters done for Malak and Revan. If you want to start going in now, I mean, Basila's 5 stars. That should be your priority farm because Darth Revan's just that good. If that's what you're working on. There's so many different ways you can go here with this roster. But you have to let me know if you want, if that's what you want to do. If you want to go for Darth Revan, now's the time. You need to start working on those characters. Karth, Canderous, Juhani. Your other ones were done. You've already got a lot of them done. Mission Zalbar, things of that nature. So if you want to go for it, you could do that. If not, then you're gonna have to let me know what you're looking for. But it's not bad, but it needs some work. I think you're kind of all over the place. Is the problem here? Again, you're running into the problem that a lot of people do. If you ain't working on it, don't level it. Period. Don't fluff your GP. You know, characters like you need to take to 85 first. Just start going down the line. Who are your main priority for your team? CLS needs to be 85. Don't do any other character without him being 85 first. Same thing with BB-8. And if you're not using the team at all, or you still have the character that's not even 7-star, don't level them to 85. Don't level them to 50. Just work on the stars. And when you're ready to work on them, then you can start working on the gear. And then you can start adding credits. Start getting a little bit of a buffer for yourself. So that's kind of the things that I'm looking at right there. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we got a rating party. I had a chance to look at Twitch. Andy Beads is rating with a party of 6. We got Danish Wattbot. Cyberpunk is over there. Nervous T Judgment. Howdy. Andy B says blame Finn. Well, you can't go wrong when you blame Finn. Danish says Palpatine did nothing wrong. Palpatine's my boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, there's some stuff here that I really like on your roster here. You've got Palpatine. You've got Thrawn. You've got Jedi Knight Revan. Those are really good pieces. I'm just looking for pillars. We still need JTR. You do have CLS. You have BB-8. That's really, really good. You still need to keep focusing on the pillars. You do have Jedi Training Rank. Very nice. So you've got a lot of the pillars done for 2.1. That's really good. Now we just need to focus on those teams that have the pillars. You can pick one of them. You know, I would start farming your Old Republic characters just to get them starred. But if you want to start working on gear, you can work on like your Resistance team first. You can work on your CLS team. You're going to need Bounty Hunters. You do have... Bounty Hunters look really great. In fact, you've done a great job with that. Do you have Chewbacca? Let me go to your Rebels. Yep, you got your Chewbacca, so you can work on him. But just hyper-focus on a team, get it knocked out. If you want to focus on Rebels first, get the Zetas, stuff gear like that, fine, while you're farming the Old Republic cartoons, great. If you want to go GTR and do Resistance, great. Just pick one and to just run with it. Get them to 85 Gear 11. Don't worry about Gear 12. Just get those suckers to Gear 11. Plain and simple. And then hyper-focus that way. You know, Zeta, stuff like that. And work on your Old Republic. But I think you're in a good spot. Let's also get start forming those speed mods. I think just as a general look, there we go. All right, very nice. But glad to see you guys on there. Molly129, what's going on? And we got Danish Wattbot is now following us on Twitch. Thank you very much appreciate it. So I hope that helps you out, Oliver. All right, we got to do Andrew. My boy has been waiting. He had a meeting. He had something he had to go do. So we're going to look at that. We're going all in on his roster. Zetas are where he's looking for. He says, I have 4 Zetas. Well, I'll definitely help you place them. 692. 5, 6. Okay. Here's my boy Angel Sweeney. Looking good on the Darth Revan team. Got the Zetas. Got Malik going. Very nice. Fleet looks great. Got the MILF. Very good. High rank in both. Alright, let's look in here for... Well, first I always want to look at speed. Good. Very good. Outstanding. Yep. That's the order I like to see. Very good. Alright, so we want to look at... Alright, let me see if anybody pokes up from looking at their Zetas. Got the Zeta Visas Mars. Zeta on 5s. Oh no. No, 5 to that Zeta. Stark, Maul, Karth. Good. Good. Zalbar. 4 Zetas, huh? Let's go by teams. Does Karth have his Zeta? I just had him. Where'd he go? He does? Good. Okay, let's go by teams and see what you have. May help you a little bit more than that. The bounty hunters are actually fine. 2-1-1. That's fine. Imperial Troopers, I'm sure Veers has it good. He actually has it on Stark too. Nothing problem there. I'm sure your Jedi Revan is really good. 3-1-1. Grandmaster Hermit, Ezra, Juhani. Yeah, no problem there. Resistance, 3-2-1. Maybe do the other one on 3PO if you're feeling frothy. I have them both. I like them both. Resistance is fine. Mission, Zalbar. Vandor, work on him. You can maybe do a Zeta on him if you want to work on him. Get him up for the Kira Stall team. With Kira, Vandor, and L3, that's a great combination for 3s and 5s. That's maybe a possibility if you want to go on there. Not seeing a lot, buddy. Sith, 2, Malik, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Great, it's a great roster. Did I miss anybody? I mean, if you've got Zetas to burn, you're just waiting. I mean, honestly, if you're going to get Padme, let's look at your Separatists real quick. Look at your Night Sisters. I'm sure they're going to be great. They are. There you go. Let's look at your Separatists real quick, Andrew. $12, 11. Yeah, I think it'd be fine for that. You maybe save 2 for Padme when she comes out. The other 2 that I'd recommend, you could work on Vandor and stuff. You can add those on. But I mean, if you look at the list here, I mean, it's pretty damn good. I'm not seeing anywhere. Maybe one on 3PO, maybe the other one on Chewbacca. I'm just throwing ideas out there because you've got the main pieces. I mean, Candace has a Zeta, Mission has her Zeta, Chirpa has a Zeta. Yeah, this is really good. Really, 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 really good. Yeah. Maybe work on the stall team, save a couple for Padme. You definitely want for Vandor if you're going to work on that team, which you could. Really, honestly, save 2. Maybe do the one for Vandor. There's another one you want to throw it out because you've got 4 sitting in your pocket. I'm sure you're working on it. Your teams are really solid. I'm not seeing anything. You can just have some fun with it. Maybe just hoard. If you want to work on some ancillary teams, keep a couple for Padme. The 2 that I mentioned. I think it'd be fine. Did you want anything else? Let me look here, Andrew. A few teams of focus gear on. Okay. Well, thank you, Who. Says, Rangers, love the live stream. It's great to have on while at work. Absolutely. Which cities are important for Rebels? I'm going to look at Andrew's. So, there's a couple that you want to do priority for. So here's the thing. CLSUC's got 3. Commander Luke, really, you don't need his leader right off the bat, but if you're going to do a couple, the 2 that stand out immediately, R2 Number Crunch and Han Solo His Zeta is really, really important. Is it never tell me the odds? No. But yeah, shoots first. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, Han's Zeta and R2's number crunch are really important. CLS, I think it binds all things, is the one you want. Yeah, that's one of the first ones. 3POs is pretty important. Chewbacca is definitely up after that with Loyal Friend. That's one you want on that. Yeah, I mean, L3 is, so if you want to go in, you don't need Kira's Zeta. Her leader is fine. You can if you're just feeling, frothy. I mean, L3's is good. It's not a priority Zeta. It isn't for me, but you can do it. I mean, it just makes her a little bit more of a pain in the ass. I mean, this one is... It's pretty good, but it's not a priority. Vandor's just a priority because Vandor gives him that shoots first. Thank you to Country Mags. But the priority, it definitely Vandor. I mean, Vandor Zeta is a priority. Now, if you want to put it on L3, that's fine. Kira's way down the line. You don't need it. You can do just fine without it. But if you want to go full in on that team, since you have 4 Zetas, maybe working on a 5th, and get the Kira Scoundrel team going, those 3 you put them on, you'll be great. I mean, you can throw in a young Han and a Lando on that team. That's another great team for defense for 5s. The combination of Kira, L3, and Vandor on 3s is sick. The other one that you saw me put on defense today was Canderous Mission Zalbar, but you've already got the Zetas on them, so you don't have to worry about that. So that team is really, really, really good. Kira, Vandor, and L3 combination is fantastic. So if you've got the Zetas to burn and you want to work on something, gear, and a team to continue on, then you can do that. If not, really, it's just looking at your roster with the amount of gears that you've got. Take this off. Let's see. Let's just go by gear tier. How many you've got? Gear 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 10. So you've got 4, 5, 6, 57 at gear 12, and a crap ton that are almost gear 12 that are gear 11. So your gearing is fine. If you just want to keep working on gear 12, that's fine. If you want to take those 3 and get them going, you're fine as well. Really, what you could do is just start going down and rounding out the rest of your team that you're using. Like if it's bounty hunters, take 2 bounty hunters at 12 that you're going to use. Like you could take Zam and Dengar and get them to gear 12. Or say you want to go to your first order and look at it. Like, am I missing anybody on first order? Yeah, officer, stormtrooper, let's get them to 12 and then round out your team. It just makes them that much better. That's really where you want to go. But then I really don't care which one you want to do, Andrew. Stark, definitely want to get him to 12. You can get that extra speed on him. That's really good. Short trooper. Those are the kind of things you want to do. Look at each of these teams and say, okay, which of these do I need to take to gear 12? And then hyper focus just on that. Don't look at anything else. Just like that. You just want to do that. I can look at your separatists real quick, Andrew. I think you're fine. I don't know how hard the Tier 7 event. And we know it's a legendary. You got Gio, you got Grievous at 12, you got Asajj, you got Dooku. Spy's pretty good at 9. Or 8 or 9, I can't tell. I think that's 9. And Dooku's 10. I think that's 8 or 7. Yeah, I think those were 8. I mean, B2 would be one maybe you want to work on. Get him up gear and level because I think he might be really good in that event. I just don't know, man. We just know that it's Padme and it's a legendary, and we've seen the lineup with that picture. I really have no idea, really, what to tell you, man. Will the new droids be needed? I have no idea. I mean, it's a legendary, so it's typically, if it's not a journey, there's not specific characters needed. We don't have enough information for me to tell you that. If you want to add the 2 droids to your farm, I'm working on them, so if you want to throw them in there and have that as your favorites as characters you want to work on, that's fine. I recommend it because you're going to need them for dark side territory battles, Andrew. So I would definitely say add the droids, and you're in a position where you can work on them because the rest of your team just needs gear. Where, I don't know, man. I mean, I just don't know. If you want to hoard and wait and see, you can do that too. You're in a position to do that. if you want to hoard and wait till after the Padme event to work on some of this stuff, you can do that. So you could hoard everything, hold on to your Zetas, wait till the Padme comes either this week or next week, see what it's going to require. Maybe take some of your separatists that you need, maybe gear 11 or something on there. I wouldn't put any more Zetas down. Sorry. Not for Padme. Unless she's just ridiculous. But even then, I'm still hesitant to do it. And I'm not in a position to do it anyway because I still got one to put on Malik. So until Malik's done, I don't. It's not on my list to do. I think you're pretty solid though. You got 4 characters that are gear 11, or 3 that are gear 11 plus. Dooku, I mean, take him to gear 11. Sunfac, you know, maybe get him higher, use him as your tank, or have B2 in there. We don't really know what it's going to do. So there you go. So I think that kind of covers everything. Really good lineup. Just want to look at your speeds real quick, but again, just see what you've got on your Malik and stuff, because I want to see about mods. This tells me a lot about your mods. Darth Revan speed is 309. Yeah, you need to start forming some more speed mods. 283. They're good. You're in a good spot, but you need to just. You're like me, Andrew. You gotta do what I'm doing. Half your energy, speed mods. Do like I've been doing. You know, taking them up to the level. So yeah. So all right. So had a lot of good people. If you want a roster review, the way it works is I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, for about 20 minutes. If you want a roster review. If you want me to look at something general, one thing real quick, it's $2. $5 gets you a bunch of stuff. So if you want to donate and still doing, throw it in there. This is the Help Ranger Stop Eating Ramen Foundation. So this is what I'm doing for it, giving you guys the advice so you guys can throw it on there. I'm looking at rosters and stuff. We already set our Grand Arena defense, so we'll go back and look at it real quick since I played it already. But this is kind of what I'm looking at for Grand Arena. I always use my Galactic Republic on defense until I get my MILF, which I'm working on ships. That's what I'm going to put down because I'm keeping my best team for offense. You can see up north what we've got. Do that up real quick. Down south, what we got. There you go. And then the back wall, just in case they somehow get through, but he doesn't have a Darth Revan, so it could be interesting. You never know. You still want to assume. You want to assume they could get through it. Never assume that they can't. And there you go. So that gives you a little bit of ideas of what I'm using for Grand Arena. Now, I will not change this defense. So, yeah, very nice. So, let me check Twitch. Twitch is going well. Very nice. All right, Ray Rock, everybody, Cyberpunk, everybody's chilling out. Very nice. Glad to have you guys over Twitch. It's just me, so I'm the only one looking at stuff right now. So there you go. All right. No more banana Twinkies for Finn, says Revinator. And Jason Holmes says, I'm at the McDonald's. I'm still not up to the dollar menu yet, guys, so we got a ways to go. But if you want a roster review, I'm up for about 15 more minutes. Far away. We're kind of doing this. We're going to do more of this. One thing I will talk about is Twitch. So Twitch we want to do more with, but the only way we can do something more on Twitch is we've got to go all in on Twitch. But you can't dual stream when you do that. It's either, if you do anything on Twitch, once you commit, it's got to be exclusively on Twitch. So we're trying to figure out which shows we can leave. Like definitely the Wednesday night stream in Jedi Academy will always be on YouTube. Maybe lunch streams will be still on YouTube, but we may do like all the Grand Arena stuff on Twitch. Battlefront 2 on Twitch, because you can only do, once you go in on Twitch, you can only be Twitch when you do it. You have to wait 24 hours before you can upload that video on YouTube or anywhere else. So that's kind of the dilemma where we're at. Like, what do we do? So, 3 McChickens and a large sweet tea. Very nice. I don't even eat that crap, man. I haven't had fast food. I had Taco Bell for the first time in months. And what did I do for it? I walked 10 miles. I walked 5 miles there, sat down, had Taco Bell, just sitting there in my workout, my jogging shirt and shorts, my headphones and everything. And then I took my ass back home. So, I If you guys have questions about Grand Arena or anything, you can fire them in there while we're waiting to see if anybody wants anybody to look at my roster review. We've had quite a few. We had Big Country Mags. We had Andrew Sweeney. We had Batarang. Had Revinator with the 350, Dr. Gonzo, Eller Dab. We looked at some of the people already, so I'll give you guys an idea. Now remember, if you want a really in-depth roster review where we look at everything, we do those for free, but you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks. So these are just more specific things that we're looking at. Hellenix. What is the benefit of Twitch for your audience? I'm a YouTube user. Some people just like Twitch more. It's actually better for gaming. Who? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? It gives you some options that you don't have in YouTube. They have their pros and cons, right, for both. In an ideal world, I just keep doing dual streams, but like the people on Twitch, they can't do any emojis, they can't donate, they can't do anything, right? So it's just there. They're having fun in chat like they're doing right now, but they can't do any fun stuff that you can do in YouTube. So we're trying to get some stuff. It's just the nature of the beast. We have to take the circumstances and run with them. So, so we're kind of looking at that. From Hellenix, if a player had a Gear 12 Dooku, a Gear 12 Asajj, a Gear 11 B2, a Gear 11 Stun Factor, a Gear 11 G Soldier, but the Geo Spider Poggle were like Gear 7 is, would you invest in gearing for the bugs to be worthwhile? I would only do Geo Spy, but that's because of the ship. I would wait off guys on this Padme stuff, seriously. We said the same thing for a lot of these other events. Wait and see. We don't know. Yeah, I just don't eat fast food. Typically, my diet consists of right now, it's, and I'm doing a 3-day water fast. So I'm drinking coffee, tea, or water. I'm not eating anything. I do that just to cleanse and stuff like that. So I'll do that for the next 3 days. Typically, though, I do intermittent fasting. So what I do is I will not eat till like 5 o'clock. And usually it's like a couple pieces of chicken with hot sauce and some green beans cooked in oil. Something along those lines. And that's what I'll eat. And then later on that night, since it's past 5 o'clock, about 4 or 5 hours later, before I really get down and go to sleep, I drink a protein shake. Very specific, no soy, no dairy. So yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't invest in anything. Yeah, we get all the. So that's the other thing too is you get the Prime, Amazon Prime accounts, but you can't do that if you're not fully into Twitch. So you can't get the Amazon, you can't get people donating bits, you can't make any money off of it. So right now we're just doing this for fun. We're dual streaming, but you can't really do anything. What happened to the volume? I think the volume is working, right? I don't think it's not working. Man, Porg. Oh my God, the Porg group is here. God help us. What happens if you go solo with Hermit Yoda again and you give your opponent 1,000 battles on defense? I don't know how that works, man. Man, Porg. Yeah, they said they hear me. Someone said, what happened to the volume? I don't know, Ray Rock. Sorry, buddy. All right, thank you. Someone said that, and I was like, okay, maybe volume went down the pooper. All right, last call for any roster reviews, guys. Successful. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for that. Ray Rock, I think baby's messing with me. Damn, curse you, Ray Rock. Last call for roster reviews. So we filled up the glass nicely. Thank you to everybody that donated. That goes greatly. We're at the point now, real talk, that the channel makes enough to take care of, just enough to take care of everything we need to run the stream. However, if I'm going to continue this, guys, we're going to have to do more stuff like this. It's just the nature of business. We've got to get more donations and more support, because if I want to do this more and continue doing what I'm doing with you guys, I'm currently looking for work. I just got done with school, but I'm not getting the BA benefits that I was before. So I'm going to have to get a job, right? So I'm looking for, or this has to take off. And if we don't hit certain levels of income, so I can make sure that we pay for the internet and equipment and all the other stuff you see, like Zoom and all the other software and things that we need for this, You got to pay for Xbox, all the stuff that we want to do. So it's a financial thing. So either this takes off or I'm going to get work. I'm still going to stream, just way less. So this is kind of where we're seeing where we're at. Maybe it's Twitch. I don't know. That's what they said in Twitch. That's where it came from. All right. No, everyone says it's fine, so we're good. There you go. So, well, if anybody hits the lotto you want to give to the Ranger Legs Money Foundation, please do. You know me, if I ever hit the lotto, and I've played it a couple times when it got really crazy, I was like, I'm buying the mansion. Finn's moving in. We're going to have it set up. You guys, it'll be like a place where you can come visit anytime. It'll be set up just for gaming. You can come game with us. I mean, that would be the dream. Hookers and blow, yes. Thank you for reminding me. No, who, question mark, not a problem. We're going to do this every day. I'm going to start doing this this week every day. We're just kind of playing around with different things. People have been asking me to do this and asking me and Finn to do this because, they love the roster reviews, but sometimes they just want immediate answers. They don't want to wait 3 to 4 weeks, even though they'll still do it. But they're like, can you look at just real quick? We get so many questions on Discord. I love it. Of people like, well, I know my roster review's coming up, but can you look at this real quick? Or I don't know, I have roster review, but I've got this question. Can you do it? And I mean, I get tons of messages on Discord like that. So I figured we can do it here. Help us our circumstances so we can keep streaming this for you guys. So there you go. No, Finn will have his own part of the mansion. He'll be caved off, but I still have to stream with him, so it'll just make it easier. I don't care what Finn does as his part of the house. It'll be a giant mansion with the big old pool and all that stuff. All right. I think we're going to call that done here then. I'm not seeing anybody. Last call. You're going to get about 15 more seconds. Did a great job today. I appreciate all the support. I'll be back doing this tomorrow. I'm going to be doing this every day this week. So if you didn't have time for your roster like who and some other ones, we'll do this again. And we're going to work on that stuff. Just giving you guys an update on the channel, where we're going with it. I'm still going to do Battlefront tomorrow. Actually, I think what I may do tomorrow, because people still want me to play Battlefront. So I think tomorrow's schedules will do the lunch. Then I got to do GA. People want to see the attacks. We're going to do the attacks. After the attacks, maybe I do an hour or so of roster reviews. Then 5 p.m. I can do the Battlefront, or maybe I don't want to push on any of the other YouTubers. So I know Operation Metaverse at 9:30. Maybe we do it after Battlefront. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just stay with the schedule for tomorrow. But I'm gonna stay busy doing this kind of stuff for you guys. So then Wednesday we'll definitely be able to do it, because after the lunch stream we have time. I can do it again Wednesday, Thursday, yes, Friday, yes. So it's the days I do Battlefront at 5 p.m. Eastern. There's a lot of new content with Battlefront that want me to do it. I know just Ian was looking to do some stuff playing with Xbox, so I'm going to do that for Battlefront. Tuesday nights also is our we do sometimes Finn does PC gaming. Thursdays is definitely Tactical Monsters. They stream that. We are looking to do something more Saturday night. We've been having a lot of fun in Pictionary. Maybe we're going to do some more Saturday night streams where we'll play Pictionary, but maybe we'll do just hanging out with you guys, playing Pictionary, maybe answering some of your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes questions. We had a fun time last Saturday playing it. This Sundays will be D&D. So it's kind of an update for the channel. What's going on with everything. So spread the word. We're going to keep doing this stuff. So hope this helps you guys. If you are confused, please come to our Discord. I know there's a lot of new players out there. You're not sure where to go, what's happening, join a Discord. Join our Discord. There's a lot of Discords, but join ours as a starting point if you want to. Great group of people. Don't be afraid to ask questions. No one's going to be upset with you if you ask a question. There's no such thing as a dumb question unless you don't ask it. That's pretty stupid. Great group of people that'll help you answer any of your questions. You can message us. We'll help you at any time. I know this game can be overwhelming. That's why we do the things we do and focus people the way we focus them, because it can be overwhelming sometimes. I know. So we do what we do. We'll be the guinea pigs. We'll test stuff out for you guys. We'll take everything on head first. So keep that in mind as we move forward. So appreciate everybody being here. I think we'll stop the stream today. But thanks for stopping by. No one wanted another roster review? Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to end that there. We got a lot accomplished, a lot done. So we're going to end it there. Thanks, everybody in Twitch. I really appreciate everybody over there in Twitch and Twitch land. Favara. I can't do as well as Ranger, so I'll let him do it. Well, thank you. It's Cyberpunk. Playing Finn is an ancient tradition here. It is. There you go. Very nice. So there you go, guys. We're going to keep doing more of this stuff, help you guys out, help the community out. And make sure you support these other channels, these other YouTube contents. Definitely watch Urgent Night, Operation Metaverse tomorrow. We do stream primarily on Wednesdays. Thursday, I hang out with Mist. There's podcasts, too. Escape Podcast. There's a lot of podcasts out there you can check out. Check out War's channel, Remon's channel. There's Arnold. There's Mole that do just videos, so you can check that out, too. So glad hanging out with you guys. Thank you for all of your support. We're going to end it there. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. Follow us on Twitch. And with that, we're going to call this done. Maybe check out our Patreon if you want to help support the channel that way. We do have a Patreon. We love our Patreon supporters. You can see they're always scrolling up top. So with that, we'll call this one done. Appreciate everybody. We will holler at you later.